Hello everybody and welcome to another Battleground Games Live. Hi there. Hi. I'm Andrew. I'm usually on these things. And we have a new guest.
Hello.
Derek's been on Battleground Games Live once before for Dungeon.
Dungeon, that's right. Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Was that the only time that you've been on the program?
I think so. It was me, you, and Caden. That was it, right?
That was so much fun.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Andy,
Yeah.
either my internet isn't working
Uh-huh.
or we're not online. I'm getting a big offline notice, so I don't know what's going on with
Let's see if we're streaming or not. No? Looks like we're online.
that. So that's my computer.
Yes, that's your connection. Hopefully we'll get that resolved. In the meantime,
Super.
I'm Andrew. This is Derek.
Hello.
Derek actually created Battleground Games, like you forced it into being somehow.
It wasn't an accident. Yeah, yeah. It was 2002. It's been a long road.
15 years.
15 years. Yeah. We're
Man.
talking today about what we're going to do for our 15-year anniversary, and
Ooh.
we'll do something in December. So we'll get some ideas for
There
that
we
coming.
go.
That's
Pretty cool.
awesome.
Yep.
And with us we have Travis.
Yes,
Who is
I'm
one of
also
our regulars.
increasingly on this stream.
Yeah, I mean Travis is like the big star.
Being regular.
And we have Amanda. And Amanda is Merriman Lion in the chat. So if you see Merriman,
Yeah,
that's Amanda.
My feed is now
I
working.
believe what's the role called in sitcoms? Recurring guest star.
Yeah, that's right.
Recurring guest star. Today we're going to be playing, eventually, Cities of Splendor, which is the new expansion for the game Splendor, which we've got set up here. Before we do that, I want to cover a couple of announcement things. We are taking donations now for Extra Life. Actually, let me put the poster on here. I should have put this as an image so that I could just put this up professionally like, instead of having that poster that I'm putting on screen. We're going to be doing a 25-hour Extra Life stream starting on November 4th at noon and running until noon on November 5th. This is 25 hours.
I'm going to be real tired.
Yeah, we're tired already, and it hasn't even started. But that's going to be amazing. We're going to have all sorts of games in the store. If you come into Battleground Games in Abington, you'll get a chance to play games with us, hang out. We're going to have video games, hopefully virtual reality.
Hopefully 5 p.m. waffles.
No, waffles are like a 3 a.m.
Is that 3
Yeah.
a.m.?
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
All right, 3 a.m.
That's a we're real tired time for
Yeah.
waffles.
Yeah, on the YouTube channel, I think I put a clip of me making waffles, and Amanda sort of shuffles into frame wearing a sleeping bag.
No one was up here at the time. That was the thing. You had finished making waffles, and I had my waffles, and I was very happy with my waffles. But so when I get really tired, I can't control my body temperature very well. So I get really cold when I'm really tired. And so I had brought a down mummy bag, like one of those sleeping bags that's meant for like camping when it's cold.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it's bright orange. This was my mother's sleeping bag like before I was born. And I wrapped myself up in that and didn't come out of it for a good couple of hours. But I got myself up the loft stairs in it, and then got in front of the camera and waved, and then went back
It's an amazing
downstairs
moment.
again because I was really tired and not thinking.
We're going to have a lot more stuff going on the stream this year. Last year it was sort of, whenever somebody finished a game, we ran around and found somebody else and dragged them up here and put them on stream.
Yeah.
I think this time maybe we'll plan it a little bit more.
Yeah.
We have some things we already know that we want to do on stream. Oh, hey, thanks DJ Dell.
Hey!
Yeah, Splendor. But one of the things we're doing for Extra Life to raise more donations is we're going to have giveaways. And we've already talked about this. We showed it off on the stream last time. One of the giveaways we're doing is the HasCon promo cards from the most recent HasCon, well, the first and only for HasCon.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
Wizards of the Coast did, or Wizards of the Coast participated in as a branch of Hasbro. And they had these promotional cards that are now very hard to find. They briefly had them available for sale online, and they sold out within like a couple hours.
Yep.
but we have a set of them here, donated very nicely by David Roshinsky, who's sometimes in the chat. And for any donation that is a multiple of $15, you will be entered to win this. So you donate, you can use the link that's right down below here, and you'll see that we've got donation totals right under me in that gray box. We're very tired, DJ Dell. Today has been the release date for Ixalan, which is the new Magic the Gathering set, and I have been here for 12 hours or more now. I've been here a while.
You've been working really hard to get stuff ready for this.
Yeah,
too.
I got here
It's been
super
opening
early
cards
so that I could
and
work on things, and yeah.
getting orders put together and stuff. So
But still going strong.
Yep.
Amanda, one of the things they're doing with Ixalan is instead of getting a buy a box promo, if you buy a box of Magic cards of Ixalan, you get a pack that has a whole bunch of cards in it. And
they're all
we were
rare.
very excited that we got
yeah, they're standard, legal, mythic stuff. Yeah,
or rares, yeah.
But they're all standard, legal, rares or mythic rares. We did open one mythic in that pack, but they're also doing foil Rebecca Gway lands, which are some of the prettiest lands
Yeah, I'm going
out
to
there.
show. Amanda wanted to get the Rebecca Gway Forest.
I really
And
wanted
she
that
was
forest.
really excited
And
when she
I
opened it
got
up. Let me
it.
see if I can put
It's
it up here
just
so it's
so
not too
pretty.
The glare is going to make it hard for you to see it on the document cam.
But totally look
But
it up.
a
It's
gorgeous,
really
gorgeous land. Amanda was very happy that she ended up getting that. So that's part of what's been going on in my day is people buying boxes and boxes of Magic cards, and we have right now going on downstairs a thing that we call the Bundle Rumble, and the Bundle Rumble is a thing we do during every launch event where people build sealed decks out of everything that's in a bundle, which is basically this giant thing. It has 10 packs in it, as well as information about the set. And
He was going to play in the Bundle Rumble Cup, but he decided to come up and handle the stream because things were just being a little too...
yeah,
Funky.
I wanted to play in the Bundle Rumble, but by the time that it was starting, I realized that I was too tired to play
Put
Magic.
a deck together.
And instead I'm going to play Splendor,
Yeah,
which
that's
doesn't
gonna
take
be-
any brain power at all, right guys?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, DJ Dell, how dare you play games in a game store?
Hey, DJ Dell, what store do you play at? What's the name of it?
Well, oh, in Florida?
Yeah, he said tomorrow he's going to play one. I'm just curious what store he plays at.
I may not stick around for the full stream. We have other people who want to play this because Splendor is a super popular game. But I want to refresh myself on how it's played.
Yeah.
Because I haven't played it in, I don't know, a year or more.
TBS Comics Pensacola. Okay.
Cool.
Nice.
So shout out to TBS Comics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Comics and gaming stores. Yeah, we often have people come in and wonder why we don't sell comics.
Yeah.
Derek, have you thought about carrying comics?
Yeah, it's something
We'd
that we've
be
been thinking
in
about.
direct competition with our friend Sims.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
There are a few very established comic stores locally, so and people tend to like where they go, and so I feel like would be sort of trying to forge new ground there. I don't know. Maybe we'll do it at some point.
I don't.
You got your thing.
Yeah, exactly.
You could always have just like a small selection of like trades,
Yeah.
like trade paperbacks.
Yeah, we could do that,
You know,
yeah.
because those are the things that I think people who are not like your weekly comic buyers
Yeah.
would still be curious about, like picking that up.
Right.
You know,
Right.
and
Yep.
then you could shelve them by the gaming books.
Yeah,
and
we
Yeah,
could
we have
see
so much
carrying up
space
the
for
shelves.
stuff.
Lots of people who open comic stores have been lifelong comics
Yeah.
junkies.
Yeah.
And they sort of open a store and they already have their own backstock, And
Yeah.
I've always been like sort of
And it's taken us
indirectly interested in
15
comics.
years to build the Magic collection
Yeah,
to the level that it's at.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that comics is really
Yeah.
something
Might
we
not be
should
in our
do.
focus.
It's not really our niche.
But I do
Maybe
wish it was
some
a
future
comic store I could
superstore where we
get
have to fill,
Yeah.
6,000 or 7,000 square feet of
Maybe,
space. we
maybe
might
when
get
we're
in
trying
there.
to figure out how to fill our giant booth at PAX.
Yeah. Yeah.
But in the meantime,
We'll play Splendor tonight.
yeah. So we're gonna play a base game so that I can remember how it works.
Yep.
And
Oh.
then Derek has glanced briefly at Cities.
Okay.
Which
I was going to
has-
mention the
yeah.
coming month.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to be playing spooky, creepy games all
Throughout
during
October.
October. So we talked a little bit about it on our podcast. Andy and I did last night. Andy and I were both also very tired last night and did not have a topic for the podcast until I said, wait, why don't we talk about the creepy games we're going to play next month? And in being that tired, we both completely forgot about one of our favorite games, which is Dark Stories. So Dark Stories is something that we would love to play on stream and get the chat involved in.
Yes.
Because it's totally a game that chat can,
It was so
like,
much
ask
fun
questions
playing
for.
Mysterium with you, DG Dell, when you were playing Mysterium
Yeah, it
with
was
us.
awesome.
I think Dark Stories would definitely work well with that.
So Dark Stories is like, there was a book series years back called like 5-Minute Mysteries. And the idea was that you would read through a short story and there would be like a murder or something by the end of it, and you would have to use your own knowledge. Like there was a bit of that. There was a story that sticks in my head that you have to know which legs a cow raises first when it's getting up from being like on the ground.
5-minute stories? I don't know that.
And I was like, I have no idea if it gets up rump first or head. I don't know. But you had to know in order to like solve the mystery of the story. But Dark Stories is sort of like that in that there's a story and there's a death or something. The thing is, only one person knows what the full story is, and the rest of the people playing know one part. So they will know something like, on the ground, there is a man lying in a clearing.
Once upon a time.
He is dead. And then they have to try and figure out what the circumstances of that man's death are and how it all happened and all of the details that are on the other side of the card. But they can only ask yes or no questions. So they can say, did he die recently? And the person who knows the story may say, yep. You're supposed to maintain a complete poker face. It's hard to do.
We'll probably end up playing it. I think
we're
we'll
probably
do
gonna
like a
play it.
series.
It sounds like
my kind of game.
It's
simple
a
games.
ton of fun.
Yeah.
There was one we did have to give up on.
It was
That one with the
ludicrous. Yeah, I
blind
remember
guy.
that one.
But there was one that was like a submarine thing that we
Yeah.
did finally get, and I was so excited
yeah.
when we
You
got
feel
it.
so good
was
when you figure it out.
So yeah, I do highly, highly recommend Dark Stories. It is a lot of fun, and there is a Dark Stories 2, because it's a deck of cards, but once you've played through all of them, you know
Yeah.
them.
It's
But
one time each.
Yeah, but then there is a second one, so you've got a refresh of stories. But yeah, it's a fun game to play with like just one friend or a group of people. So I think it would work really well playing with the chat, because even if we only have one person talking with us in the chat, or if we have a ton of people talking with us in the chat, it's still, people can make guesses and ask questions to the person who's got the card, and they can answer yes or no. And
Yeah, at the end of the stream, I'll put up a poll for next Friday. What spooky game we should play for the beginning of October.
But yeah, we've got a whole bunch of ideas. We're thinking
Mysterium might be pretty good.
Mysterium
Yeah,
is
we'll
something
probably
we have
play.
up.
Yeah, we did
We did do
Mysterium,
that
but
one,
we'll
yeah.
probably
Yeah.
do it again.
Yeah, that's a good one.
We
We
were
actually
thinking about
played
bringing out the
Mysterium
expansion.
with someone in the chat with DG Dell
Oh, cool.
playing as one of the players
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
saying which card he thought
Nice.
was the one that I was
I like
aiming
that.
for.
That's
Worked out really well.
It worked. Yeah, it worked really
Yeah.
well. And we had we were gonna do Gloom. We were thinking last Friday.
I definitely want to do last Friday.
We were thinking Murder of Crows,
Yep.
which looked really fun. I mean, we know it's really fun, but we think it would be fun to stream. So yeah, we're gonna.
Zombicide,
We
probably.
did. We totally. You were on my wavelength
Yeah.
for that too. You knew what I was trying
You
to
see,
do.
you being here week in and week out, DG Dell, it's you get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got some ideas. Andy and I do go through them on the podcast. So if you want to give that
Yeah.
a listen, the second half is all stuff that we're going to be hopefully playing, and we'll put up a poll.
Yep.
So yeah,
We like polls.
we do.
Splendor.
Let's play
So
Splendor.
shall we get to it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I have played this game, but not in a long, long time.
It's been a little while.
Amanda demoed it during one of the PAXs. So Amanda's played it more than I have. But essentially it is a resource management game right? Where you're
Yeah.
buying cards from a lineup
Yep.
that you use to get gems, and then you use the gems to buy more expensive cards.
Right. I think the most valuable resource you have in this game is your action. Like what you choose to do on your turn, in my opinion, is where everything sort of like ultimately spins on. So trying to make your action be the most efficient possible for you while keeping your eye on not only your end game, but you really do need to kind of keep your eyes on your opponents and what they might be going for, and whether or not what they're going for is going to collide with what you're going for.
So we start out buying the more inexpensive mines down at the bottom.
Yeah, so this row is the cheapest stuff. You can see almost nothing down here. There's only one card that actually has not a victory point, it's called what's the word they use in the game?
Prestige points.
Thank you, prestige points.
It's a victory point.
Yeah. So these are the prestige points, victory points. Base game is when you get to 15, that triggers the end of the game. And if if I'm the first player and I get to 15 first, everybody gets their final turn. But if I was the first player and Amanda gets to 15 first,
Yeah.
then there's only one more spot that gets to go and the game ends.
Okay.
So, but yeah, basically it's the first person to 15, minus that possibility there could be a tie there at the end, or someone could pull ahead of you and win. And then each higher row gets more expensive with what you have to purchase it with, and of course you can see that the prestige points get higher and higher. And all the while, you want to keep your eye up here on these 5 cards at the top, which are called noble cards or noble tiles. And when you meet the criteria to achieve a noble card, you want to be watching for that, because if your turn ends, had achieved one but didn't claim it, you
that's
lost your
tough
shot.
for you.
So you've got to keep an eye up there as well.
So let me put a couple of the cards up on the document cam so that
Yeah.
they're more visible.
Yeah.
So we have cards, these are the basic cards.
Yep.
And you'll see it has a number of gems listed with round circles here. Those are the cost to purchase that mine.
Correct. You're going to be over the course of the game selecting coins, and there's rules that we'll get to on what coins you can take. There's basically 2 different ways you can take coins. Well, I guess we could say it now. You have a choice in your turn to take 3 coins, but they must all be a different color. And that is your whole action for the turn. There's 4 things that you can do on your turn, and the first one is
Take 3 coins.
3 coins, 1 of each color, no doubles of anything. The second option you have in your turn is to take 2 of a single color. However, you can only do that if there are 4 or more coins in a stack. So as you can see when we start the game, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so there's 7 coins of each color. If there is 4 or less, then you can take 2. But if there's less than that, it's not eligible to
There's
take
3 or
2.
2. Yeah,
Yep.
you can't take the last ones.
Right. So that's the second action you can do in your turn. The third action you can do is to make a purchase, which is to actually buy one of these cards. And in this case, you can see it would be 1 red, 1 green, 2 blue, and 1 white. You would get no prestige points for purchasing the card, otherwise it would be up in the top corner here. But you do get this sort of permanent color in play. In this case, the onyx or black. That would be a card that you'd put in front of you because you purchased it. And now on your turn, you can always have at least 1 black or 1 onyx in play. So as the game goes on, you get richer and richer and richer, and you can eventually buy things without even spending a coin, because these do not get spent. They'll stay in front of you the entire time. So that's how that
And
works.
the other action is skip your turn and take a wild card. Take
Not
a
exactly
gold.
skip your turn, no.
Oh, okay.
The fourth action you can do is to put a card on hold or reserve.
Okay.
So, and when you do that, you also get a gold coin, and this is a wild color that can be spent at any time for any color that you choose. It seems that when people are first learning this game, they think that that's like a really good thing. Like, I get to not only put a card on hold that I can buy later, I also get a coin for it. But really, what you've done is actually sacrificed your turn to do something that really didn't get you anywhere. It didn't forward your play at all. So It can be a really good move though if there's a card that like if I notice that you're about to buy Andy and I know like, if I'm looking at you I'm like I know Andy's going to buy the card I want. I can sort of take that card, put it on hold. I get a gold coin that goes on top of it, and that card goes face down. So other people at the table might sort of forget what that card was. The rules are ambiguous about whether or not you can look at the card again, but I don't see that it says you can't. So I think we've always played it.
I think you would have to know whether or not you can buy
what
it.
it costs, right? Yeah. So, and that is really that's
it's a
the
simple-ish
core
game.
Yeah.
It's just figuring things out.
Yep.
And when do we replenish cards on the board? When it's purchased and when it's put on hold, you immediately put a new one out?
Yeah, I think we have too many here. I think there's only supposed to be 4. So I think we want to.
Sorry, I'm listening to the stream because.
Yes,
4
4.
across. So we'll just go this maybe.
Yeah, we'll
And,
just
slide that underneath maybe.
yeah.
We do, yeah. We need better gems. You know what we need? We need to just bedazzle the entire box.
Yeah. Get some real gems.
Just
If you've ever
rhinestones
actually played
everywhere.
this game, I was impressed with the heft of the coins.
Well, that's what
Yeah,
they're like
what
poker
DG Dell
chips.
was saying, Andy. That
Yeah.
he has the or he had the promo chips that were clear,
Oh.
but wasn't as fond of playing the game, so gave them
These
to a
things-
friend who does enjoy it.
It would be
We
kind of
should
cool to
have
play
some
it with like
hats
big
there.
chunky gems though. We should do that.
All right.
And
Oh, yeah.
Is it 5 or 4 of these for
It is 5 nobles.
5 of those? Okay.
Yep.
5 nobles, 4 cards. Okay.
So yeah, so
I
once
set it
once
up
a
according
card
to the
is
box.
purchased in the base game, you will after you bought one, you'll flip another over to fill the slot. I say the base game because there is in one of the expansions that we'll get to tonight. Hopefully, there's a little
Tweak.
flag on that we've got to kind of.
Oh, yeah.
So before a card, you can acquire something, or you can choose to. How's it explain? You can sort of gain a power that allows you to, whenever you purchase a card, if you've acquired that power, it allows you to get a coin as well, as in addition to purchasing it. However, you can't see the new card that flips out yet because they don't want you getting the extra advantage of picking a color. But that's an expansion. So
Well, let's try it out.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
Yeah, I know that the game rules say youngest player, but that will always and apparently forever be me. So I propose something different. I have a neat app on my phone.
I love this
Oh, we
app.
could do
This is
that.
actually this app. Let's show this app. This is awesome. Can we
Okay.
show? I guess it'd be hard to
So-
show. But.
Yeah, so we all need to place our
you
finger
reach,
on it
Amanda?
simultaneously. Can you reach over?
Yep.
Hey,
I guess it's me.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'm
What's this
going
app
first.
called?
This one is called
It
Chawzi.
really does.
CHWAZI.
Okay, I got to download
Sure.
that. I love that. Steve Benjamin, who's also been on the,
Yeah.
stream, has that. So, all right.
All right.
So 1 of 4 actions. You can
Yeah, I
choose.
know.
Here's the
It's
thing about
tricky.
craft stores. I'm a children's librarian. I know craft stores. I probably have like sticky backed plastic gems at work.
Yeah, it's not on camera. All right, so
Yeah, there was actually a promo playmat that I believe Barnes and Noble was doing during
Really?
their board game nights that they did last summer. They were doing promo mats for a few different games. They had a
I'm gonna take
playmat
some
for
gems.
Splendor specifically.
I'm going to take a black
They were out by the time I got there.
green,
It's very unfortunate.
and a red.
Another rule that I just remembered is that you cannot end your turn with more than 10 coins. If you do,
Oh,
they
yeah.
have to go
You
back.
have to put some back. You can only.
So this is
hoard
my
for so
stash
long.
here. Go ahead, Amanda.
All right. I am going to grab. Can I grab 2 of a kind when the stack
Yeah.
is high?
Yep.
Yes. I'm grabbing 2 blue,
Okay.
green.
Oh, wait,
nope,
I thought you could
it's-
only take 2.
Yeah. Yep.
If you
Two
do
if you
take
take two.
two,
Yep, two if you
it's
take two.
only
Okay.
2.
So I'll
Is
take
that
the
what you want to do? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
That is.
All right. I am going to. I'll take 3. I'm going to take.
I was busy interacting with the
a
chat
green,
before
a black, and a red.
reviewing
Uh-oh.
those.
Okay. And
It's
I'm
a
gonna
mere
go
coincidence.
A black,
Don't worry about it.
a green, and a red.
There's no.
This is
don't,
odd.
Don't.
Okay.
It's fine.
No, that's good.
I sense
Um,
a pattern.
Yeah.
Which is why you just immediately went in a different direction.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess I'll take a black, a green, and a white, and pass to Amanda.
I'm going to get a green and red. And I'll go ahead and grab a white. You know, you might as well have a bunch of different colors.
Yeah, you get to diversify, right?
Do.
So I'm gonna go green, black, and blue on my turn.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna go red, white, black.
Okay. So now,
Someone's gonna be buying this round, I think.
yeah, I think it's happening. So looking
It's
at Amanda.
happening.
Something's gonna happen.
All right, so I'm going to pay a white, a red, a green, and a black, and buy this. And it goes into my pool. I now have a blue available to use during my turn. Go ahead, Amanda.
All right.
Oh, and we revealed a new one.
Yep.
Yes, lovely.
So is it collect or buy? Or is it
Yes.
collect?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and buy, turn in my 2 blue, green, like that.
And I'm going to, with 2 black and 2 green, purchase this right over here.
Oh, that lucked into that, Derek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll buy that one. So it's a white, a green, a black, and 2 red.
And back to me. I'm going to take 2 white. Amanda. Yeah, I agree. So Patrick says that an issue with this game is analysis paralysis,
Yeah.
where you just
Yeah.
get stuck looking ahead a couple of turns.
Yeah, it's funny. I've brought this game to a couple of parties or a couple with a couple that we get together once in a while, and very little communication when we go there. It's not a very social game. You just
Yeah.
sort of quietly study.
Alright,
That
I
was
guess
definitely one of the issues
I'm
that I
gonna-
came
I'm
across
gonna
when I was
reserve
demoing
this.
it.
Yeah, it's
Just
like,
Banking.
and people get into it, which is cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. I'm gonna take 2 red.
Okay. I'll take green, a red, and a blue. You're up, Amanda.
All right. I am going to grab black.
take 2 white.
Things are speeding up now. I'm gonna spend some to buy a mine that gets me. What is that? Opals?
Onyx.
Onyx.
Opals are
Oh,
like,
colorful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I enjoy that you're tapping
Yeah.
it to,
Well, I want
to track.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense
No,
in my head.
I totally get it. Don't.
But you can use it multiple times in a turn, right? If you could. Oh no, you can only buy one card in a
Yeah,
turn. Although
so-
you can
Which
also
one was that,
get a-
Amanda? Can I see the? Yep. Okay. Cool.
Travis.
Come on, you guys. You're buying the cards I want.
We're
It's part of the
such
fun.
A pain. Hey, Malcolm.
Hey, Malcolm.
Good to see you.
Yes, Patrick will insert more lively banter into our
We
our
can
playing
try.
here, right?
We can try to.
Maybe
be
I'll sit
amusing.
out the next round and commentate.
Okay. So I'm
What do
getting
you think?
closer.
Should I sit out the next round and commentate?
I'm gonna
And here, Andy.
take. Yeah.
Are we going like Golf Channel commentary or?
Yes.
What do I want?
Par 4 up to
Yeah.
it's
You're so right that you just get like locked in on stuff.
Malcolm Fett. Is
Yes,
this?
he is.
Is that Sean? That's you, Sean, right? Up in New Hampshire.
Blue, green,
Hey,
and
how's it going?
red.
You going to PAX this year, right? Getting a booth.
Amanda.
all right.
It's my friend Sean, Malcolm Fett. He's been working on a video game for a while. Doing
Yeah, he was telling us about it. It's a space combat sim thing he
Yeah,
was doing.
it's awesome.
Did you end up meeting up with people on Sunday? Ooh, that sounds complicated. Patrick says that we should set our stream up to make a noise when we pick each gem.
Nice.
I'll
Or
work on
we
that.
personally
I'll
need to
figure
make a
out a way.
noise.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
That starts turning into drinking game territory. It sounds like.
Yeah.
Ah, you didn't make the sound.
No.
No, I'm not going to take that white. I'm going to take a green.
Okay. Well, I'll take that white,
Go for it.
and I'll take a green, and I'll take a red. Sure.
All right, we're out of red over there, but I'm gonna put some back.
Yeah, I figured that's what you were doing.
I'm
I was
gonna
like, do I
hoard
want
all
more
of it.
red? And then I was like, no, Derek's going to hit that before I can.
For red.
I'm not going to waste
The
my
sound
time.
effect for red is. So this is the
I
full
can't roll
red.
my R's. This is gonna be terrible.
And I'm gonna buy this one. So
You
this
get a
is
victory
the
point.
yeah prestige point.
Prestige
The
point. I'm
trick
sorry.
with the drinking
So
game is
late.
that at least 3 of the people at this table don't drink.
Yeah.
I should have a score tracker.
Andy and I don't drink, and Derek
1
doesn't
point to
drink.
Derek.
so-
All right.
I have never tasted alcohol in my whole life, so judge me.
Seriously?
Yeah, I've
Wow.
never
I'm
tasted
impressed.
alcohol.
I'm
One-
impressed.
I can count on my fingers,
The
and
number of
one of them
times
was
I-
an accident.
All right. So
I could count on appendages and
Right.
and come up short.
Yep.
you know,
I'm gonna
be like,
spend two, and 1 black, along with my reserve.
more for
Yes,
you,
right.
right?
Oh.
So now I have a victory point.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm eating cookies on stream.
Are they crunchy?
Yeah.
Are they
They're
loaded with
crunched
alcohol?
Right into my mic. Yeah, I've been soaking them in booze the whole time. They're fortune cookies soaked in sake. Just to, confuse the matter.
Yeah.
Fortune cookies aren't even Asian. There's actually,
PAX is 4 days this year. I am both excited
Oh man.
and
yeah.
gotta
that's
sort of
gird ourselves
exhausting.
for
yeah,
that.
already kind of shattered about it. But,
So I watched
Means we're gonna miss.
I
a
watched
stream.
a vlog of one of the comedians we follow, going to PAX West for
Okay.
4 days.
Yep.
And he hit day 3, and it was an hour-long vlog, and I was like, I'm so tired just watching him
Yeah.
at 4 days of PAX in 1 hour.
Yeah.
And they hit day 4, and I was like, how is there more PAX?
know.
How do you keep
Yeah.
going? And then he filmed like the whole cleanup. You know, when you're walking through the convention center and everyone's like packing up and
Yeah.
you're done, and everyone's like carting out their stuff, and the enforcers are tossing all the bean bags together and stuff. And there's a feeling to it. There's just sort of like
Yeah,
a
that
thing to
melancholy.
it. And he's walking through and he's filming that, and I was like, there's that feeling.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the PAX is over and I haven't even hit it.
Yep.
All right.
I lost turns. Who's
It's Amanda's
It's
turn.
my turn. I started talking. See, this is why I gotta commentate instead of play. What do I have? I have a whole mess of green is what I have.
But you don't have 7 green.
No, I don't. That's okay. I don't need 7 green. What I need is these 3. Actually, these 2 and this, and this, and this. Take that. So my goal when I play this is to always get at least 1 card
So the
of
2
each
white
color
and
as fast
the
as I can.
blue right there. I will buy mine I had in reserve.
Yep.
So that any time I need
I'm
a
not
certain
playing
color,
very
I have it.
efficiently, but I'm going to take 2 black.
Okay. So I think I want 2 white. Amanda.
I want. No, that isn't what I was going for. I want one of these. One of these. And one of those.
Okay, I'm going to go for a red, blue, and white.
All right. I'll be purchasing another prestige point. So 4 black. I'll grab this one
Yeah.
over here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to take 2 black, a red.
Yeah, by the end we'll have sound effects for her.
Yeah. And blue.
Welcome back. I think white needs to be just wham.
Yeah.
Bam. Okay, Amanda. Trying to make it obvious to the stream what it is that I have available to me. And they can second guess me. They can be like, "What are you doing?
be
Why
like-
aren't you making purchases?"
Like, you have more than 10 coins.
Could happen.
Okay. Spend my 1 green to acquire this one. In conjunction with my 2 greens
Yep.
from the mines.
Okie doke. We'll go.
Is that our first white
That's the
generator?
first white in the,
Yeah, that's
in the
first
bottom tier
diamond
there.
card out there.
Those diamond mines, man. We have not played with the
Whites, black,
expansion yet. We have it with us. We thought we would play a regular game first and
Blue.
then try playing with the expansion. But Derek was very excited about it, which is why we have him tonight.
I'm gonna bank that diamond. Amanda, if I can have a gold.
God dang it.
Rude.
How dare you?
Oh, hey.
Oh, well, there we go.
I mean,
Oh, sure.
life goes on, I suppose.
Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You
Yeah.
just
I
had
know.
to pay a green for it.
Yeah.
Nice.
See, this is why I try to get one of each color
Yeah.
as fast as I can, because then when cards come up that are like 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, I probably have it.
I'm going to go for white, blue, and red again.
Okay.
Okay. All right, I'm going to purchase that green in the bottom over there. That is 1 white, 1 green, and 3 blue, so I'm going to pay 1. Thank you.
Wham!
Wham!
Whammo!
Wham! Make it big.
Yes, tempting. Tempting.
Now that I've got one of every color, I'll be.
Yeah. I'll pay a red for that diamond.
Oh my God, you're so right. He does look like Bail Organa.
Yeah, he really does.
He does.
It's creepy.
Where's Leia?
Maybe she'll show up.
That's sort of Leia. Is there a Leia one?
No.
Amanda, you just went? Or, no, we just revealed that. It's your turn.
It's my turn. I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Eric?
All right. We'll go. Green, a blue, and what else would I like? I guess I'll get a white.
Okay. 2 black. I couldn't have done that if you had taken a black, so I was sweating there for a moment. Go ahead, Amanda. See, this is fascinating for our stream. It's utter silence as we all stare at the board.
Alright, I'm going to spend 1 white for this black
DG
right
Bell
here.
says there's one that looks like Cersei Lannister, but I haven't watched enough Game of Thrones to know which
know
one
for
it
sure.
is.
That's so okay. 300.
Yeah,
She's the wife who like kills the guy.
okay,
Lena Headey.
sure. But, you know, actresses don't
I
look
think
the
she's
same
amazing,
in every role they
so-
play.
I enjoy that
She's got a
description.
distinctive face.
Okay.
I think that was her.
I like how you guys are all arranging your gems by the card that generates that color. I'm doing this in a way that doesn't make as much sense.
Oh, that's tempting. It's gonna mess me up though. I think I might be safe.
Go for it. Grab left by the horns.
Do I play the short game or the long game?
She's
That's what I'm
only
worried about here.
5'5". She's only an inch taller than me.
Immediate gratification.
Yeah, I think I am going to do
carries
that because
herself
who
like
knows
she's
what you
so
guys will do.
tall.
All right, I'm going to go 3 blue. It's cheap enough. Snag that one.
Okay. You've got a diamond generator
No,
now.
it was a different person.
And I'm
misremembering.
spending
No, I was right. It is
4
her.
black, 1
300 was just
red,
much longer ago than I thought.
and 2 white.
Yeah, once you grabbed the 2 black last turn, I
Yeah.
kind of had a
Yeah, I wonder
sneaking
where that was
suspicion.
Well, I've been watching all of you guys to see how much black you've got, because I've been planning to buy that for a while. Go ahead, Amanda. So I've got 2 victory points on the board. Derek's got 2 victory points on the board.
Yep.
Sorry, prestige points.
Yes.
But things are beginning to accelerate a little bit.
Yes. Sure. I'm just gonna pop that in there, and I'll take that. Oop, sorry.
Let's see if that changes anything. Does not. I'm going to take 2 blue.
I'm gonna take 2 red.
Malcolm Fett, yeah. We're gonna be doing the same size booth as last year. We're going mega again.
Oh man, that was a booth.
Yeah. So we're gonna do that again. I think we.
But for 4 days.
For 4 days, yeah. What I like about it though is it's likely gonna mean more people come.
You're
you
up
know?
there.
So.
I guess it must have been successful last time.
Yeah, yeah.
We are going to be at
Potion
PAX Unplugged.
Explosion expansion?
Yeah, that's the other big news. We have decided to attend PAX Unplugged, so that's a thing.
Andy, have you heard of this Potion Explosion expansion?
Yeah, Patrick, that sounds
Potion Explosion
fascinating.
or expansion.
I have not seen an expansion for Potion Explosion at all yet, so I
wanna
do
play
not
it.
think we have it in stock in Abington because I would have seen it.
The
I
fact
would've
that there
been
is an
like, "That's
expansion is
awesome."
news to me.
Yeah, but and now I really want it.
Yeah, Potion Explosion is a ton of fun.
I still haven't played the base game. I know we talked like weeks ago about possibly
Yeah.
bringing that one on stream, but
We should try to do that.
that's a spooky game, right?
Oh, I got
Potion
one.
Explosion.
Yeah, Potion Explosion.
That's the word explosion in
spooky.
it. That's
I missed that.
Explosions.
very
I mean,
dangerous.
you're playing an alchemist.
Okay.
Alchemists are creepy, right?
So
yeah.
I'm gonna spend my 2 red and a white and grab that red generator there.
They
Finally, I have a red generator on the board. Amanda.
God, am I glad that was the card that got it revealed. Thank you.
You know what? Sure. I'll just
Buy it for free?
yeah.
Why not?
I'm just gonna live in the low tiers.
This is what happens.
All right.
And
I'm gonna purchase this one here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3. And that's 2 more prestige points for me.
Fantastic. I'm gonna grab 2 white.
mid market's
Amanda.
getting very ruby requirement heavy.
Yeah, very much.
Sean, we hadn't or Malcolm Fett, we didn't decide for sure. There is a small chance we might take 10 more feet of booth space, maybe. It depends on when we go into our planning stage how hard we're going to hit Magic when we're there again. We found that we didn't really have enough space to do what we wanted to with Magic there, so it'll be the same size as last year at minimum, maybe 10 feet bigger. We'll see. Are you going to be in the same area where you were before in the indie game section, like same size booth and everything?
Travis is out. Okay. People are getting a lot of stuff here. Derek.
All right. I need to. All right. I'm gonna go 2 black, 1, 2, 3 green,
50
and
green.
1, 2, 3 white. And
Well, then it is spooky because
this guy.
it's ghost ectoplasm.
It's another one
And we
for
could
you.
make an argument
Yeah,
for
2,
it for
3, 4,
October.
5 of that.
We'll have
You're
to
at
see
5.
if we can get a hold of that.
1/3 of
because
the way there.
That sounds awesome.
I'll take 2 blue. Amanda. Nice. Is that free for you? Yeah, Travis has got this engine going here. Travis right now every turn is generating 2 red, 2 blue, 2 green, 4 black, and 1 white. That's impressive. I've not been working that well.
Okay.
Second tier's pretty rough right now.
Yeah, the second tier is really hard.
In case you can't quite pick up the details on stream, currently have 2 cards at 5 and 6 cost
Yeah.
for red and blue respectively.
Yeah.
There's just
So
not that much there.
it's just ooh.
Yeah, it's tough times.
Just gotta start shooting right for the top. That's all.
Yeah.
Red, blue, and black. All set.
All right, so I want to make sure that I do this correctly because like I said, I haven't played this in a while. But if I take these two white, no.
Yep. That's.
Hang on.
You can do that.
That'll be all you do in your turn. But
Yeah, you can't take coins and buy, so
But if I take these two white,
yeah.
I have 4 white and 4 blue, so I get
you actually have 5 white right now.
yes.
This is.
No,
yeah,
we
this
should have
is-
pointed that out.
As far as the nobles work in that,
They have to
these
be
are
cards.
marking.
Oh,
as
okay,
far
they
as
have to be cards.
Sorry,
many
we should have
card
pointed that
generators
out.
you
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm fine with it.
You're still fine with your turn, though?
I'm fine with
You wanna
it.
do the
Took
two
your
white?
two white?
I'm doing two
Yeah,
white.
the camera that we have suspended over the table, the trouble with that camera is in order to get it any closer, to make it clearer, we would have to have a stand.
Yeah, a
blocking,
tripod or something
like
that would block
here.
the shot. What we really need is a better camera.
A
up
camera
there.
that can zoom
We'll
in
get that. We'll get
better,
that
yeah.
soon
Something
for
we
sure.
can zoom and focus.
It's been like
It's
week after week. It's been sort of just gradual
Yeah.
Every week is a little improvement.
adjustments. And
Someday,
Adding to
someday there'll be a
the-
whole
the
tech crew on
equipment.
the other side of the wall, and they'll
Uh-huh.
be piping
Yeah.
us in. And,
Engineering.
yeah.
Whose turn is it?
It's mine.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
you just, or did you do something?
I took 2 white.
Yeah,
that
it's
was all
okay.
I
all
did.
Yeah.
It's all you.
It's all me. Not able to do the thing that I want to do. That's okay. This is free. So I just
I mean, I guess.
yeah. Might as well take it.
One white, one black, one green, one blue. I'm just gonna snag this for free.
Okay.
That's what I was gonna take, and then the diamond came up.
Yeah.
Ah, I guess I could use that more.
I'll spend some white to buy that just came up. I got another victory point. I'm at 4.
All right. How do I hold a card?
You
I
just
just take it, turn
flip
it over,
Yep.
and I
get a
get one
gold
of
coin.
these.
Yep.
Yep. Thank you. Last one.
Really? We hit there already?
Yep.
Wow.
Everybody's
at
been
Travis.
concentrating on.
Huh.
There are 4 players.
Yeah, I mean, sure. I guess. All right then. So in lieu of that, I guess I am going to move on to other things. I'm gonna take a white, black, and a green.
All right. I will go.
Yeah, at this point, you kind of need to just supplement whatever engine you've got running
White, red.
to try and break into this middle.
2, 3,
Yeah, I've
4,
got
5,
2
6, 7,
options
8.
I'm thinking about. Yeah, I don't know which is the better way to go. I think I'm just going to buy this for free.
Yeah, there's nothing to,
Nothing to replenish
to
with.
put there.
Go ahead, Amanda.
All right, so now if I use this as a black, I can buy that.
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to do that.
Yep.
Ah, nice. We don't replenish that. There's just the
Nope.
5.
Correct.
nobles.
Just
Yeah.
a 5 through the game. All right.
That last blue was really getting me because the only blues out here were these, which are blues that require blues.
Yep.
And
Yep.
yeah.
All right. I guess I'm going to go for grab a couple more gems here. Blue, red, and green. Why not?
Okay.
All right.
Is the problem that we've all separately claimed a small portion of blue?
Yes.
So none of us have enough to actually purchase mid-tier?
I think that is legit the current problem.
Maybe so.
I'm gonna go like this.
And that's a way.
Yeah.
That's a way to do it.
I personally like that it goes from mines to like gem cutters to the counting houses.
Yeah, you know,
to
I
the
never
nobles.
noticed that, but that is cool.
I'm gonna
It's
spend my
subtle
wild
because it's in the
card on all
background.
these blues to get that. I'm up to 7.
All right.
All right. Well, I need more red engine, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that for free because it's 2, 1, 2.
Okay. Travis.
Okay. I am. Sure. I'm gonna spend the white. I'll grab the bottom line here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 red, 1 green, 2 black. And I'm gonna get this one here.
Okay. I'm gonna bank this card. If I can have a thing. Thank you. Yeah, we definitely need to get a better view for our stream so they can see what we're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
So Derek, you've had a chance to look at the expansions. What do they actually add?
So I focused on 2 of the 4 options that the expansion puts forth. There's one in there that says you should do this one as your first one. And what it does is it removes the nobles from the game and it replaces them with cities. And if I read it correctly, it looks as though that the object is actually to sort of bring your wares into the city, to achieve a city. It seems to me like that's how you win the game.
Travis. How many are you up to now?
6.
Okay.
All right. I guess now I might as well. I guess I'm going to purchase this now, I think. So it'll be 1 blue, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to take 2 white. Amanda. Okay.
All right. Spend 1 red. Get the white right here.
I feel like Travis has really got us on the ropes here. He may not have that many points, but he's got so many gems.
A lot triggered.
That was a slow burn.
Yeah.
Why? So serious.
Blue.
So
Right.
deep in thought.
You know how I got these scars? I got
red.
them through a severe gem cutting accident.
Yeah, and the blue.
We're all thinking about like 8 turns ahead right now.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys are.
Well, if I do that, they're gonna probably do that, but oh man, what if they do the other thing? Yes, I have noticed Splendor does lend itself to a little bit of analysis paralysis.
Yeah, we mentioned that earlier.
Yes. Sorry, I probably missed it because I was too deep in thought.
So much thought.
I'm just thinking. There are 2 things I'm debating.
Do the first thing.
Thanks. That helps because they have an order.
Yeah, do the first thing. Just go for it.
Actually, I'm going to do this. So I'm going to pay that. These 2 for 4 points.
Okay.
All right then. All right. So it is now actually my turn again, isn't it? I am going to. Forgot what my original plan was, so I'm just going to do something else, and I'm just going to buy this.
Okay. Derek.
Okay.
What's going on?
I want to take this video into After Effects and rotoscope lasers coming from your eyes, burning the table. For the benefit
That would
of
be
those
pretty
watching
good.
this on YouTube, weeks from now, not having Twitch chat.
Yeah, when we started the stream,
I can't risk it.
I
Okay.
2 red. I used to keep the chat as actually part of the window, so
Yeah.
when we archived it on YouTube, the chat was there.
See it?
But it took up so much space in the stream.
There's a way to have it as an overlay.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
run the chat over the video. Yeah, that might be a better option.
Yeah. All right.
So what's my stream wish list? I want a better camera.
Number
that-
one.
That's probably number
That's-
1, yeah.
that's definitely got to be up there. Audio is slowly improving, so, knock on wood. Feels like it's getting pretty good.
Does that do a thing for you?
Yeah, it does.
How many points do you have?
6, 10,
11,
12.
12. Ooh. All right then.
Those nobles. Gotta get those nobles.
Yeah.
All right.
It does, and it doesn't matter what layer you took your cards, your generators from
Yeah.
to get those nobles. That's why I kept going after the low stuff.
Derek.
All right. Okay, I can get this thing. So I think it was a black that I needed. So 1, 2, 3 black, 2 red, and 3 blue. Okay.
I'm gonna spend my wild card as a red,
Okay.
toss these in, and buy this.
Take 2 blue.
Okay. I am going to just purchase this outright.
Okay then.
Oh, thank you. We have fun doing it. Derek, there's a message for you in chat.
They make the games fun to watch, except this one. It's true. This is,
I am gonna
this is a
commentate
game
the
that
next
involves
one, I
much
swear.
too much thought. Derek, it's your turn.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm
God,
gonna go
do something, Derek.
2 green. All right, hang on. Watch me.
Okay.
Oh!
There we go. Action.
I miscalculated,
Action
didn't I?
Splendor. You should have played Hot Shots with us. I think you would have
Yeah,
liked
that
Hot
looked
Shots.
fun. That looked fun.
Hot Shots was a lot of fun. I want to play it again. Like, I feel like I need to avenge myself on that game.
Yeah.
a white, black, and a red. Amanda.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what I can do with what I have. I took 2 blue last time. What was I trying
Shower
to do
all
with
of
that?
the praise onto us right now while Derek's here. It's really a great angle. We appreciate it.
My eventual hope is that we'll be able to have followers show up in the
Yeah.
on the overlay so that we can, when somebody follows us, it shows up there.
Raises all around. Yes, please call the. I don't work here.
Cosplay.
Splendor.
Yeah, go
Cosplay
call.
That's actually an interesting idea.
I think Derek
play
could
this
give me
guy
a raise
here.
by giving me more snacks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Derek pays me in snacks.
And paint. I pay him
Paint.
in.
That's right. He lets her use his paint. She probably uses his paint more than he does.
Sadly, that is sadly true. Although I've just got.
I'm really proud of those
You
goblins.
just went, right?
I'm so
No,
proud.
I did
sorry.
not. You have you already gone? Have
Yeah,
I just been
took,
chatting?
I took 2 coins.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Are you trying to take 2 turns, Travis?
No,
Is that-
no,
that's
I
what's
haven't
going
gone.
on
I haven't
over
gone.
Yeah.
But now I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take this.
Okay.
I'll take that right there.
Derek.
The problem is we'd need to speak with hoity-toity accents.
there. Yeah.
And my hoity-toity just isn't that good.
You could do it with real Scottish
Real
accents.
Scottish accents.
Ah.
Right into the mics. Unlike other Robin Hoods, I can speak the English accent. I just got the
Something's
opposite
gonna
in my
happen,
ear.
Derek.
Yeah. What we got? 3.
So that's how far the
4,
delay is, guys,
7,
because I
8,
just
9,
heard us
10.
going, ah.
Amanda, what do you have for prestige points over there?
What do I have? I have 3, 6, 10,
She was
11,
at
12.
Yeah.
13.
13. Yeah. I think I'm trailing here, but
Come on, Derek, you're the Splendor Master.
I think I can't believe I'm done. I've done this 3 times in the same game, but I'm gonna put that on hold. I think.
I honestly
And I'm
think
at
in a
15.
4-player
I'm
game,
gonna-
putting those cards on hold is a really good move
can-
because
Well,
you're
it's only
banking
3
a
points.
card
Why
that
did I
you
think
know
that
will
was
give
5?
you points
Yeah.
later,
Alright, so
and
that's
you're keeping
3.
them out of someone else's
I
hands.
spend
Even if you never
5.
buy that card, that kept someone
It
else
can
from
be
grabbing
helpful
it.
as long as what comes out doesn't help them as much or more.
Yeah.
All right. Amanda.
Yeah. Okay.
So what's that put you at?
13.
13. Okay.
Yeah, we've been thinking about doing a D&D stream actually. Someday I want to stream my D&D game. I've gone really high tech with my game. I've got like a huge digital mapping system that I hook
It's
into,
amazing,
and
yeah.
we use miniatures on top of it. It's a 50-inch TV that lays down flat on the table. The game room, which I'm not even sure if it's been on the Twitch stream or not, we've got like monster heads on the wall. There's a red dragon head and a mind flayer head hanging
That's
on
why
the
I
wall
took
in
those
there.
greens.
So we probably will do
So I could
something
grab
at some point.
that.
Is that game?
Is that trigger?
So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16.
Amanda.
so-
okay, so end game starts. I don't get a turn, but Travis does.
What's that put you at?
16.
16.
What are you at, my friend?
I am now at 13.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Can you get another 3?
I can.
Nice.
And that's 2.
That's 2
Yes, but
Oh.
that gives me this.
to take that.
Ah.
So, yep. So that puts me at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 18.
Good game.
Nice.
Yeah. Good game,
So I
peeps.
miscalculated For some reason, I thought this card I had banked was a 5-pointer,
Yep.
and I was counting on it
It's
putting
like
me over the
It's
top.
Endgame.
for good
Yeah,
purposes, it's just glitter
exactly.
everywhere.
But no.
So just
nothing
to
happened.
kind of
Yeah.
like this game, I've played games where these mattered a little. This game, they mattered a lot.
They were,
and you
yeah.
guys snagged them early. And there was one that like you took early, and I'm like, I had been building for it. So it's definitely one of those things about this game where your plans can be shattered, and if you don't have a backup, you can be
Yeah,
flailing.
you have to
so.
diversify. You
Yeah.
have to.
One of the things that I have learned playing this game is to have the poker chips are not just for show. You have to have a good poker face about it.
Yeah.
Because if you're taking things, but you're not like, ooh, I want that, I'm looking
Right.
at that. I knew going into this that Derek was the man that I was worried about because he's played a lot of Splendor.
Well, you neutralized me.
And I knew that he was going to be like looking at strategy and stuff because I know how Derek works. And so when I was going for this one here, I was like, I cannot give Derek like a single hint that that's where I'm headed. I need to be just sticking with these low cards.
Yeah, that was good.
You know, grabbing my coins, because the coins don't get you the nobles.
Well, and the
So-
good thing about the low tiers is that it is a easier way to build towards the nobles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like you said, a few turns ago, that the nobles don't care where you got your
Yep.
generators.
They could be level
yeah.
1 generators, and if you managed to snag 4 and 4 of them, you're good to go.
I mean, I feel like I invested very heavily in the first
Yeah.
tier, but
Yeah, you
but that was the thing
definitely
was
So
it,
did
it was it was a slow burn. It did eventually facilitate my ability to be buying all those middle tier cards.
Yeah, I realized at some point that I wasn't going to get any nobles, so I was trying to get enough points just to push the end game before you guys got there.
Yeah.
I just miscalculated.
I
Didn't
think
quite make it.
the three of us all had our turns lined up that we were all going to hit
Yeah.
that 15-point threshold.
Yeah.
Not
I
me.
just happened to
Not
hit it
me.
first.
Right, and I think I got lucky in that last one lined up that I got plus the noble.
That lined up really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you hadn't been able to get if it hadn't worked out to get the noble, one of them may have been able to eke something
All right,
out.
now, for
So I'm
all
going to set this one
the
out
viewers,
so that it's not just the 4 of us
Yeah.
staring at the board.
the viewers who
So I'm gonna
managed to
chat with
stay
you
awake
guys.
through that whole bit there, we're going to play with one of the expansion bits, right?
Yep.
And I'm going to chat.
There is one question I wanted to put to everybody about this. So,
Yeah.
where is the first one?
Derek, we have a challenge
Yeah. Extra
to
points?
someone who can cosplay as any of the characters from Derek's home movies.
Oh, Sean,
You know, we
you need
have
to
a
come down
copy.
for a guest appearance on that one.
We have a copy of Hero, don't we?
Yeah, we have a copy of Hero at home.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
loaned us a copy and we never
That's
brought
right.
it back. We have to watch that.
Yeah, Sean. Yeah, we've got a lot of them. We've got a lot to pick from. There it is. That's what I was hoping for. That's what I was hoping for. We, I'll keep this clean, but we did a redub of the Brady Bunch when we were, I think we were 15, Sean, maybe 15. Yeah, I think 15 years old.
Are we doing the same layout for cards?
The card layout will be the same. Yeah,
Yeah.
the nobles are what change.
Yeah.
And it is a horribly offensive. I mean, just imagine
redub?
the dark minds of 15-year-old adolescents redubbing the Brady Bunch.
15-year-old boys on the South Shore?
I mean,
oh,
terrible.
gee.
It's
I
just-
can totally imagine that.
And Sean was the grand master of redubbing, like Mr. Brady's voice. He made it a character that cannot be beat.
Okay. So
Are,
tell
are,
us
are you
about this
implying something
expansion.
about living on the South Shore specifically?
Just a bit. I was trying to explain, like, the South Shore to a friend of mine who lives in California. And this is already someone who doesn't understand New England.
Look at this,
as
pristine. He's
just
punching out
New
the
England
pieces
as a
now.
concept to him
This is
is
awesome.
really difficult. It's just not.
So
he
these
can't wrap
are
his
the
mind around
territories
tiny
or the,
states.
the
Yes.
It's
castles?
just really.
Oh, they're
frozen.
double-sided.
So I was trying to explain the South Shore specifically, and like the culture of the South Shore, specifically like blue collar South Shore, because he does not believe it at all. And it was really hard to explain. It was a really hard, like, aesthetic culture thing to explain to someone who's never been in the area.
Well, now
these
you
are
have
the
that
city
SNL skit.
He has family in Chicago, and I've never been there, so I couldn't even draw comparisons with anything there. So
Oh, that's pretty. Look at that.
It really is. It's not Boston. And that's the thing that throws people who aren't from around here, that they sort of think New England, and they're thinking New England equals Boston or New England equals Maine. And that's Maine doesn't equal New Hampshire. New Hampshire doesn't equal Vermont. They're very, very different cultures.
Are these alternative end
And
games?
Massachusetts, the South Shore,
this
is
work?
not the
This
case,
is the question that I have
which is
floating
not
here.
the Berkshires. They're very, very different areas.
So in the main game, you win by achieving 15
Right.
prestige points, right? So now
These
this
tiles,
Yeah, so this-
instead they have like victory points plus a goal.
correct. So these are all requirements
yeah.
in order to achieve the tile. This thing seems like, if I read this correctly, although it doesn't
Or
say
like
this explicitly.
Harp.
You know, the question is, do you win two ways now?
One or the other.
Do you win by achieving the city tile, or getting to 15 prestige points?
Well, I
or,
don't think so because this one requires 17 points.
It.
No,
you're
that
right.
one is.
You're right.
Yeah.
That requires 7. Unless
That
that
one
one's
just
way
outright
back.
requires 17
Oh, right,
points.
right, exactly. So I think that this must replace the victory condition of the prestige point.
Yeah.
Can I see
So
the?
you're still achieving prestige points.
What does this mean?
But at no point on here did it say, like, you know, what's that? So that means that in order to get this card, you need 15 prestige points
Yep.
and 5,
the
five
same
purchased
gem.
of the same gem.
Okay.
Yep, of the same any
It's
color.
wild.
Yep.
Okay. 5 wild.
Yep.
This
so,
makes me think of Unearth and those ultimate points
Yeah.
in Unearth. I think you'd like Unearth too, Derek. It
Yeah, we
has,
did play Unearth on the stream. That was a lot of fun.
yeah.
That's Brother
Is there 6
Wise's.
total?
Yes, that's
Okay.
6.
That's
So-
the new
So
one
we
from
lay out
Brother
all 6,
Wise,
or-
and
Yep.
it's-
We get rid of these. There's no nobles.
No
it has a
nobles.
feel like
Goodbye,
that
nobles.
where you're building towards.
Okay.
We're,
It says
we're,
put
we're
3
giving the
Special
power
stuff.
back to the city.
Yep. It says put 3
Yeah.
on each side.
Yeah, New England's
it's
just
not
hard to
gonna
explain
work
to people who
for
aren't
the
from
stream.
New England.
They won't be able to see.
Because they think
Yeah.
they know
Well,
it and they really don't. So.
Like we could put 2 above like that, and that'll work.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. There's 7, so 1's not played with. Okay. Cool.
Instead, shuffle the city tiles and always place 3 of them on either side. Are they double-sided?
Oh,
They are.
okay. So we
Okay.
play with 3 cities total.
Oh.
No? It says 3 of them on
3 of them on either of their sides randomly. Yes, I thought it said 3 on either side. So that's right. Yeah. So shuffle, and then place them down. But it'll only be 3 total.
I'm out of the
Sorry.
game, so I'm going to
Yeah,
shuffle.
shuffle them and flip them around because they're all double-sided.
So you're not playing this one, Amanda?
Yeah, she's gonna sit it out
Oh.
and provide color commentary.
Didn't work out
Okay.
well in that, like, the goblins slaughtered you? That you didn't make it?
We still haven't played with the Goblin expansion
need to play
for
with the
Labyrinth.
goblins.
Amanda finished painting her goblins, but we haven't had a chance to check it out.
Goblins are spooky.
While she
That's,
shuffles,
that's a,
I'm
I
gonna
think
take a
we should,
look
I think
at
we
the
should play that
nobles
in November. I think that should be in November.
because
Fantasy games in
So this is weird though. It says, note, if you meet the requirements of multiple city tiles, choose one and only one of them. Keep
Okay.
this tile until the end of the game.
oh,
So isn't that strange?
additional rules.
So at the end of your turn, automatically take a city tile if you meet its requirements.
Yep.
You have a number of prestige points of at least equal to the value shown on the tile, plus you have at least the quantity and type of bonuses shown, which we saw. If you meet the requirements of multiple city tiles, choose one and only one of them. Keep this until the end of the game. When a player
Oh,
takes...
that's what it is. If several players take a city,
Oh, then it's, I see, right. Okay. So you'd finish out that turn, basically.
Right.
The
Yeah,
same thing.
that's
yeah.
sort of, that's
just like
the
with the
end game.
nobles.
Which I guess we might as well use. There is one additional thing.
Okay, so it's 3?
This is put in front of the first player.
Oh.
Oh, nice. Okay, so now we don't just have to remember who
Yeah.
the first player is.
Here are your 3 cities, folks.
All right.
There they are.
I do like these nobles. Could definitely
Did we
cosplay
put the
as some of
city
these
on the
guys.
dock cam? Did we put any of the
Yeah,
cities
I was
on the
putting
dock
them up there while Derek was talking about stuff, so. I mean, we can show the cities
artwork-
that we have.
The artwork on this game is really pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's one of those things where you spend so much
These
time
are the 3
looking at the numbers
cities
on the
that
cards
we're
and
vying
stuff
for.
that you don't
Just so
always
that
look at the
chat knows.
artwork. So
So we've got 2 13-point cities and a 15-point city.
So you all fell into the Bog of Eternal Stench.
Oh, smell
And
bad
it
tokens
was
for
right
everybody.
at the end of the game.
That's
Yeah.
awful. And then you can't travel together.
No, you
It
can't
gets so
travel
hard.
together, and they ran out of time.
Yeah. That game is hard.
Did you try with any of our house rules?
Labyrinth is, you'd think
Labyrinth
that
is
it would be a
challenging.
simple game.
It's a
but
challenging
not.
game. That time limit really.
Did
puts
you enjoy
pressure
it?
on you. I had fun with it.
Derek, are you
we
first player
used,
again?
We got to do a thing, right?
Or okay.
We used.
We'll play it on-
we have a
on
couple of
stream again?
house rules that we used
Ready?
to make
Make it
things
a little better?
more doable.
Me again.
All right.
Rigged.
Rigged.
First player. All right.
Oh, okay. So you have to roll to travel. Yeah.
Why would
We
I
never-
specifically
we never
rig it
fell
to
into
have
the
somebody
bogs,
else
so
win
we
each
didn't have to
time?
really delve into the,
I don't know. Okay. I
the
haven't
smell
looked at the
bad
board
movies.
at all yet, so I should probably look at the board and think ahead.
So yeah, I'm gonna commentate this game. I'm gonna chat with you guys as we have y'all in the chat, so that it's not just
I'll take
a lot of staring.
red, a blue, and a white.
Oh, so patriotic, Andy.
Thank you. Yeah, I guess it is if you're French. Go on, pushing these
There's
off.
another one that goes
Go
horizontally too.
green, red, black.
Albania.
Also patriotic.
Just for a different nation
man.
entirely.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah.
So these are Olympic colors, right?
That would definitely make things difficult.
Okay.
Oh, that.
Well,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I know which
At
one
least
each one of you
Forbidden
are
West
trying to
doesn't have a
start
sense
with.
of
So I'm just
smell.
trying to decide if I want to
I
start.
mean, his sense of smell is so keen.
Battle it out. I guess I.
That's a real bummer.
That does not seem to be good.
I'm glad you had fun with it at least. So I haven't decided how I want to first play with the goblins. If I want to go like whole hog and do like they aren't just in there like as figures, they're replacing cards sort of stuff. I mean that sounds fun, but they seem like tough cards. So, I definitely don't want to do their additional cards to make it take even longer to get down to them.
I'll bank this. Amanda, can I have a wild card?
Yes, you may.
Thanks.
Down to the
Nice.
dates.
Okay.
Okay,
that's
I'm going to go
Way too long.
red, black, blue.
Yeah. I think that's probably the way to go because the rules I think have like 3 different options, like the little card that it came with. It's like you can do this 3 ways. You can just replace the little cardboard standees, or you can replace the following cards, or you can just
Derek's
toss
got
them
a
in there.
mighty haul there.
Yeah, it does seem like it would make things that many cards would make a difference in how long it takes to get to the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck.
Green, white, blue.
Alright. Red, black, and white.
Andy has already banked a card. That did seem to be a really good. That worked out well for us the last time. Well, it worked out for anyone who tried it last time. Derek focusing on a few colors. Andy and Travis seem to be trying to very much diversify their piles. Derek sticking with 3 colors, really. He's going for more of the same. Gee, I wonder where he could be headed. I think I know.
It's a mystery.
Yeah. So I really, really want the humongous. I want that so bad. And I would love to have more like figures. I want the old man with the hat. I want some fireys. I want the worm.
You
I
monster.
want the aloe worm. I want to paint that guy because he's got that bright blue.
How the game works.
That sounds fun. Andy has banked 2 cards, which is pretty wild. I was paying attention to chat, so I don't know if he banked.
I think that's valid.
It's totally valid. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
I'm gonna go 3 blue, get this white.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I see where Derek's heading. At least I see a potential path. that
An
Derek
avenue.
could be taking.
Yeah.
I think Derek and I think about this game very similarly.
Yeah. For sure.
I know, I'm really excited about Dark Crystal. Really excited about Dark Crystal. Dark Crystal holds a very special place in my
I'm gonna
heart.
buy my first
I
card.
absolutely love Dark Crystal. I looked at their mock-ups for the renders for the figures.
On to Travis.
And Kira's carrying
Take 2 black.
Fizzgig. It's so cute. I absolutely love that. Andy and I had a chance a few years back. There was a Jim Henson exhibit. It was a traveling exhibit.
Oh, yeah, that was
and
amazing.
It came to Massachusetts, and we drove out to we drove up north. We were like,
Yeah, it was in Lexington
okay, yeah.
because it was.
It was at that little
yeah.
historical museum, that Heritage
That-
Museum.
Heritage Museum and Mason's Lodge.
That's right. It was the Masonic Lodge and Heritage Museum with a whole. It's like got a whole permanent exhibit on Paul Revere,
Yeah. Very strange.
and it's just it. It was a really great exhibit because it not only had some like really early Muppets and stuff, which was really cool, but it also had a whole room dedicated to Dark Crystal, which was really, really awesome because it had the full like outfits for Kira and Jen, and you got to see a lot of detail from just the puppets, and it had a full map of the world that the Dark Crystal is based in.
Oh yeah.
Along with the paths that the different characters take through the world to the castle, which I thought was really awesome. Yeah. Oh, a Rocky Horror Picture Show board game could be amazing. It could also be absolutely terrible.
They should have Rocky Horror Picture Show Flux.
That would be hilarious because that would have things like do a dance or
Yeah,
sing
exactly.
a song. Show what like that you're wearing fishnets. Yeah, if they made it good, that could be really awesome. Get Janet and Brad out of the castle. Yeah, Rocky Flux would be really good. That would be
I don't know
very
what I'm
funny.
doing. I'm just buying stuff.
I don't know where I'm going. I'm going up. Got a few cards here. Yeah, I have an idea of Derek's path. Because it's probably what I would have done. Now Derek's going to try and throw me off. She doesn't know what I'm doing. I would like to play Unearth with you, Derek.
Darn.
Play what?
I can't do what I want to do.
On Earth, yeah. Is that a cooperative?
No,
Okay.
no, it's
It's the newish one.
it's the
right?
new
Yeah.
Brotherwise.
It like reminds me of like an app that I played recently, right?
Monument Valley?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the look of it.
Yeah, it's very Monument Valley. Rocky Love Letter would be really funny. That would be really funny. I do like the idea of Rocky Flux, though. That seems really fitting because there's so many different things that you could do to change the rules up. See, the mid-row this time around isn't nearly as, like,
Unaffordable.
hideous.
Except for that 6
mean,
red
that 6
gets
red
you
is
1
tricky.
red.
But it's 3 points. That's why it's so expensive. You wouldn't think that there was that much of a difference between one that costs 6 gems and one that costs 5 gems. There really is. 5, I mean, you can get to 3 generator cards. Okay, you can hit that. And then it's pretty easy to get 5 because then you just take 2 of a kind. But to get 6 is really hard. I don't know.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Very cheers.
I feel like Rocky would need, like, Rocky would need, like,
2 black.
I don't know,
Okay.
almost like the game of life, but have it all be Rocky Horror.
Green, white, and red. Sure, why not?
Like, here's the time warp square.
So I'll go 3 blue, 4 white, 5
Your
white.
car
sorry.
breaks
Yep.
down.
Yep.
You have to go to the castle.
Spend my black to grab more black. Or blue. Got a blue generator. Got a white generator. I've got a black generator.
So here's something that I kind of wish is true in these, and this is just one of those, like, I'm very much, that's okay. You don't have to play life. No one has to play that game. It's a ridiculous
What about Redneck Life? Redneck Life is a hilarious game with some of the worst box design.
Yeah, the box is horrible. So this is the thing that I kind of wish was true of this game, just because I really like flavor, and I already noted that the sort of level of where the gems are goes up according to where on the board they are. But I also, I noticed when Travis grabbed this that it's like Italian flag colors. And Andy mentioned French flag colors, and I kind of wish that there was like something to that, where like the colors on the cards to buy them have some sort of flavor to it, but
I could see it.
maybe asking a little much. So I actually came across, so Andy and I did look in my parents' attic last 2 weeks ago for Fireball Island. We do not have it. It
Yeah,
was
that was
probably
disappointing.
a victim of like mice at some point in my parents' house. However, what is up in
Yeah, I get a
Parents'
turn.
attic
Thanks.
is
No, I went to go
Master
replenish.
one,
I
yeah.
didn't realize he just
Oh,
purchased
he
it from
bought
his
from
own
his
thing.
reserve.
Okay. I thought you were
with, like,
making
an
a move,
additional
and I
No,
was like,
no.
no, it's my turn.
Just out of habit, I saw
rooms
the
and additional
saw the
weapons.
purchase.
And
Gonna buy
it's a
the
lot harder.
thing
And I
over
really
here.
loved that. I actually, for a long time, have
No.
wanted to make
Yeah,
a
2 red,
double-decker clue.
1
I want to
black,
make a
1
2-layer
green.
board so that there's a downstairs and an upstairs, and you have to go up and down and have like little passages attaching them.
So,
I've been thinking about that for years, and I've just never had materials to put it together. But life is it's a ridiculous game. The best part about it is spinning that wheel, just because it makes a real satisfying noise.
Awesome.
You know,
Banking. Amanda, can you pass me another wild?
yes.
Thanks.
But yeah, Clue Masterpiece Edition, or Master Edition, I actually really loved. It made it a lot more fun, and it definitely did give me a yearning for a double-decker Clue. And the movie Clue. I was like, they go upstairs, they go in the basement, they go up to the attic. Why can't you have Clue that has multiple floors?
There.
That would be really cool, right?
2 blue, 2 green, and a black.
Derek, if I made a double-decker Clue board, would you play that?
Yes. Definitely.
Do you think I could get that together in time for Extra Life?
Well,
Extra Life is only a month away.
you're talking about like an upstairs that you lift off?
Like that is sitting over the downstairs.
Yeah, so
That's
do you,
like offset it a little bit, but
so
up,
is it
and has like a staircase.
and are you playing it where you have to
The upstairs is searchable rooms.
but you might have people on both levels at the same time. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I'm gonna buy that ring
you could-
generator.
We could do it with I mean, they're dungeon tiles, but
Yeah.
Clue in the dungeon is kind of neat. Maybe we could sort of tweak
could
it
try
even
to do
further
it.
and change everything to like, rather than like Colonel Mustard, it might be like, Ollie the Ogre or something
Yeah.
like that, and we'll have the...
So Clue Master Edition, yeah, basically like that sort of idea,
just
like a
go?
3D chessboard. Clue Master Edition has a bunch more characters with different colors. And that always made me think, why couldn't you add even more?
yeah.
And more weapons and more rooms. Why not have a master bedroom and a nursery and a guest suite and so on, bathroom and a solarium.
Yep.
You could do all sorts of fun stuff. And then maybe have like one attic room and one basement room. Secret passages. The conservatory to the lounge. We found motorist dead.
Look what happened to the cook.
I'll go
That sounds terrible.
2 blue.
I kind
3
of need to
white.
play it now
Two
because
green.
I'm that sort of garbage. Hipster Clue. What do they like? Is it like Mr. Avocado?
Who are you?
And he like
I'm the
owns
butler.
a cafe.
What do you do?
I
I
bottle.
bottles. Head of the kitchen. Dining.
Bottle.
We've already
He's not a
established that the
colonel.
two of you guys know all.
Why'd you move the cook's body? I'm the butler. I like to keep the kitchen tidy.
So Colonel Mustard isn't a colonel? Does he own like a set of fast food restaurants?
The Colonel. Is he in today?
What's a chemical in it that makes you crave it fortnightly, smart ass?
He's a programmer? Colonel Mustard's not that smart. We know that from the movie.
I've lost track of what I'm
is
doing.
Colonel now spelled Kernel?
Ah, yeah.
I found the best library pun the other day, and I'm really happy
He's
about
not
it.
old. He's 24. No, you're destroying my reality, and
This
I don't
is-
like it.
This is horrible, and I feel like I need it
Go ahead, Travis.
just to prove to myself it exists. Derek, can we order this horrible hipster Clue?
Yes.
We'll play it on the stream and tear it apart.
Not literally. The
Not
only game that will
literally.
literally tear apart is like a legacy game because it tells you to tear stuff
Yeah.
up.
Or that lotus in one of the unsets that you have to tear up and then
I wouldn't
scatter
even do
around.
that. Confetti Lotus.
Thank you for telling me about this because I have a friend who needs to know about this.
What am I doing?
Because we have a combined hatred for like trendy hipster stuff, but also a hunger for it.
Buy this.
It sounds really bad. It sounds really sad. Like no,
Travis.
no.
Right?
Colonel Mustard is Colonel Mustard. That's. He's not like the plague from Hackers. Though that would actually be really funny.
Put my player 1 token on the board. There. I'm first player. Contemplating a gem very carefully.
Very, very carefully. I have totally lost track of what y'all are doing.
Me too.
I got started talking about hipster Clue.
awesome.
I was chatting with DG Dell, being annoyed about updating games of my youth.
Awesome.
Yeah, I heard you.
I do want to try
I'm
and get
thinking.
Double Decker Clue working though. If I can get that up and running, we will stream it. We will totally stream that. And we'll put up on our channel that we're streaming Clue, and anyone who goes looking for board game streams will be like, why? What even are they doing? I did see, so speaking of Clue, I don't know if you guys saw at PAX East last year, there was a group of cosplayers cosplaying as the characters from Clue.
I saw that. Yeah. they
But
came
not like
through
from the
all that.
movie, they were playing like the cards.
Yeah.
And they were each dressed in their color and carrying a weapon. It was fantastic. They were sort of this like Victorian-y looking like yes, they were Clues players. Yes. Thank you.
So the great thing about this game is it's so simple mechanically,
Yeah.
but it involves
But yeah, they were
so
just
much
walking around as like a
actual
group
thought.
of 6.
Yep. Really
Which
nice.
also
Different
I should
colors.
have realized
And I didn't
is why
catch
it's
on at
not that
first.
great on stream.
Yeah.
It involves such concentration, such like focus.
They were just very, they were kind of subtle because it wasn't like they were just monochromatic. It was like tone on tone. So it was, Colonel Mustard wasn't just wearing mustard yellow. He was wearing, a sort of like tan.
How many coins do you have,
2,
Derek?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Cocky jacket.
9. Okay.
Oh.
So you can't take any more.
Yeah.
So
well,
they weren't like Mrs. Peacock
'Cause you
wasn't
can't have
just
more
like,
than
ten.
Yeah, it would be bad to
Peacock
take
teal.
You
one. It would
can
be-
take one?
I could
But
I could like
you
put
could.
some, I could
She
put
was
something on
wearing,
reserve
like,
and then
Oh,
get
that's
a
true. You
gold
could do
because the
that.
gold coin does
dress
count towards your
with
10.
blue coat. So yeah,
Derek does have an awful lot of coins here.
I've cosplayed a couple of times. It takes a lot of energy
I want to
and
do
preparation,
something.
and I
Well, then
wasn't
do
even
it.
doing
Yeah, I don't
complicated
care.
costumes.
Go ahead.
yeah.
All
Something
right.
happening.
2 white, 3 blue, 3 red.
There's no buttons.
Derek's the only one who's been buying things worth points.
Not a lot,
So-
but some.
He's at 4.
The rest of you are just building up your
Bank.
building up your banks, building up your generators, your engine, getting things going. You'll get there. Then you'll buy all those cards.
Buy this.
So what is stopping you, DG? If you want to talk about it, is like I said, I have cosplayed. It's a lot of effort. It's a lot of work. Cosplayers
If
are
it'll make you feel
amaze
happier.
me.
Now
They're
you're
absolutely
buying stuff
astounding
from him.
in what they do.
Okay.
It takes a lot. Even relatively simple costumes. Like I cosplayed as the Silver Shroud from Fallout 4. You can actually find a costume for. It's like a character within the universe. It's like a comic book character within the Fallout 4 universe. And all it needed was like a black trench coat, a black fedora, and a silver collar on the trench coat and around the fedora and like the band on it. And you would not think that should be hard, but you can't find a trench coat with a silver collar. So I had to make one. And making a collar for a trench coat is, turns out it's hard.
Travis.
And I did it by hand. It's tough. I mean, there are always things where you can do like simple cosplays. There's also things where you can do like, sort of, what do they call them? Like
All right, so I'm going to go 1, 2,
stealth
3,
cosplays,
4, 5,
where you're
6
making
white,
sort of a real
blue,
life version of the
and
costume.
1, 2, 3 black.
You know, if you want to cosplay like
This one, yeah.
Tony
Things are
Stark
happening.
for Iron Man. You don't have to build the Iron Man suit to start out with. You know, get a Stark Industries T-shirt and the glowing blue thing to go under it. But yeah, indecisiveness is tricky because you have to pick something to do before you start figuring out what the steps are to work on it. Yeah, I have a lot of ideas. actually acting on them is hard.
Travis has
nicer to
reached
get a
that
second,
has a lot
point
of
where he
second
can
roll
buy
green over
secondaries for free. Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of green, a lot of white on Derek's board.
I'm just gonna.
Andy's building up that red.
2 black, 1 white.
Each trying to
This
get a-
blue here.
A corner on a certain market, I think. Derek, can I see the rules for the other
Yeah.
expansion stuff? I'm curious. Let's talk about the other expansions while these guys make decisions.
The other one that I
This?
read is this one, which is cool. So it's the one in the back. The one we're doing now is on top.
Cool. So they're doing cities.
Did you just go? I'm sorry.
I just
No,
went.
he just
And
went.
he
I was just
replenished.
replenishing
See,
the
these
market.
are
Sorry.
supposed to be specific cities. It's Bruges,
Oh yeah,
Lyon,
definitely. I saw Paris.
Lisbon, Seville, Venice, Florence, and Pisa.
Yeah, this is one of the ones that we could be working towards. And you can see Notre Dame right there. It's definitely Paris.
Each city wants to make a unique major scale jeweler's work, and to this end spends lavishly. So we have strongholds, is another one of the things.
Just gonna pick
While
up
big
this
cities
point for
establish
free
trading
here.
colonies, the stakes and tensions emphasize. Each guild builds strongholds to protect its wealth from adverse ambitions and to facilitate its expansion. Since this expansion adds more interaction and can slightly
Right.
lengthen the game, they do recommend that you do cities first. Find the perfect balance between slowing down your opponents and speeding up your own acquisitions. So you have strongholds, which
Oh, you want me?
I just want these little tokens.
Oh yeah,
Strongholds.
where's the tokens, Derek?
The tokens are. Everything should be in
Of
there.
the same color and place them in front of you.
Yeah, so what Amanda is looking at right now is strongholds. These, do you mind if I open this bag?
Of course not.
These are the strongholds in their little 3D towers.
So every time you purchase a card, either from your hand, so one that you have on hold, or from the table, you have to choose one of the following two options before replacing the purchased card. You can place or move one of your strongholds on one of the face-up cards on the table, only if that card has not any other stronghold of another color.
So it's sort of like banking it, but you're banking it with a stronghold.
All set.
I guess.
Okay.
Well, it has to be face-up. However, you can place a stronghold on a card on which one or two of your strongholds are already fixed. Or you remove another player's stronghold from a card on the table and give it back to its owner.
Whoa, that was 5 points.
Card on which a stronghold is
Resist
placed
this
can be
one for
purchased or
free.
reserved
Yes.
only by that
4
stronghold's
white,
owner. So
2
yeah, it is
blue,
like
1
banking, but it's
black.
leaving them on the table.
Yeah, and these are what the
Nice.
strongholds look like there. If you can see it on the document cam here. Nice 3D
no,
sort of
no Red
towers.
Bull.
It's not really in focus, but they're cool.
I think it's your turn in.
Oh, sorry, I was
okay.
talking to chat.
Andy, question for you.
Yeah,
Am I still modded?
you should be a mod.
Interesting.
I'm gonna take 2 black.
All right. I am going to. Is there anything you can just grab for free? Yeah, just grab this. Why not?
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue, 3 green. And that's this, and I think that triggers my win, right?
Uh-oh.
So
Already?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and I have 4 blue, and I'm the end.
Yeah.
Game,
Yeah,
right?
that's game.
Because it's not
Wow.
got
That is-
mod controls.
Yep.
Wow, I had 5 points.
It's interesting. This really does change how the gameplay, how your strategy.
Yep,
You
that
can't
thing-
win with points alone. You
Yeah.
have to end up buying a city.
Right, and like the fact that you get there with the less victory points is like,
Yeah,
pretty
you know
key.
what? That just blindsided me with that 13 threshold. I was
yeah.
like, I had more time.
To be honest, it only just occurred to me like 2 turns ago. I was like, I'm actually,
Like-
I was building in my mind towards 15, and then I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I only need 13.
Only
Yeah,
need 13.
and I glanced over and it's like I knew you had all the white, and I knew that this was here, but
Yep.
those pieces did not slide together until just.
Right, just yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was a good game. I sort of like that. It really does change it, so that's cool. That's a nice mechanic. All right.
Yeah, no, GG.
Weird.
All right, so that
Evening.
definitely
We
sped
don't really
things
have
up.
any Red Bull. I'm not sure what you were asking about, but we're playing Splendor. And I was looking at Strongholds.
So, Derek, was there another optional game mode you wanted to try out as well?
If you guys want, there's I thought the last one, it seemed very different.
Is that the trading post?
It's one where you're kind of collected the shields and you're sort of filling in the
Yeah.
slots, and it gives you
With the
for certain powers as you go.
Yeah, with the discovery of sea routes to India, each guild establishes new trading posts. Who will adapt the best and the fastest to the worldwide new trade rules? This expansion slightly shortens the game by granting you twisting powers. Keep a close eye on your opponents. So the setup is place the board within player's easy reach. Each player takes 5 identical coats of arms.
Okay. I'll be blue, I guess.
And then there's a board for the route to the Orient.
Yes, that is this.
And that goes at the top of the board,
Okay.
in between the cards and the nobles.
And well, this is a community thing that all of us use, so
Yeah.
it's not as many as we'll only be using 3 of them because we're 3 players, but you could have 4. So.
So the nobles are going to go above it, and then the rest of the cards go below it.
All right.
Top, I guess. There.
Yes.
No, not Monopoly. Not going to play Monopoly tonight.
Here, you guys choose a color.
Playing Splendor.
Choose your color.
Choose and perish.
Choose wisely. Yeah, everything else looks like it's set up the same way.
Derek, do you have a color preference?
I'll go black to match the battleground shirt, I guess.
Sure.
There we go.
And you know what? We should probably just
Like
punch
your
the
soul.
red while we're here. Be able to discard
so at the
the
end
punch
of
board
your-
afterwards.
At the end of your
Yeah, good
turn,
call.
immediately after the possible visit from a noble, if you meet the requirement of a power, so the requirements are
Give those back to you. Tuck in
Thank
the
you.
box.
the requirements are these of a power.
Yep.
Place one of your coats of arms right above it on its allocated space. You
okay.
benefit from this power until the end of the game. You're an alien, huh? Well, welcome.
Greetings.
Yeah.
We welcome
FX.
sentient beings of all nature. You don't have to be
you a
human
conehead?
exclusively. Oh, we are from France.
Yeah.
Oui.
Fancy.
Bonjour.
I had a kid at work the other day who speaks French, and I was like, oh, sure. And
What-
her
what
mother was
pla- what
like, oh, you
planet-
speak French? And I was like, no.
What planet are you
I
from?
don't.
Or maybe he's from like a foreign moon,
That's-
you know, like,
yeah,
like
like-
Titan or something.
We may be even stretching. It could be a foreign country.
Sure.
Could be.
You know, we not all aliens are not human.
So each of the powers has a definition on the back here.
Yeah, we probably need to know those.
Yeah.
This is a thing with games is that they frequently have pictographics
Yeah,
so that
I know.
it's
Yeah.
easy to localize them.
Yep.
They don't have to translate anything except the instructions,
Yeah.
So
but it makes it
but the
weird.
symbology
powers-
itself
What was
isn't
the what
necessarily.
allowed you to put one down again when you what?
it's if you meet these conditions.
Oh, that's right, that's
You
right.
get to put one of your
What
coats of arms
happened
down.
to the nobles? Because we need nobles for this.
This does use nobles.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, I got it right here, and we'll need with 3 players. Are you playing this one, Amanda? or are you-
Burning? No.
Is it 4? I think.
Your
Nobles?
planet's burning? Sorry to hear that, man.
Ah, bummer.
Yeah.
It's a real shame.
Yeah.
Well, that's why he's on Earth now. Or she.
I
or
mean,
it.
there
It's
was
an
a
alien.
fair amount of, the Western U.S. on fire too. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
not
bad.
doing much better. Sorry.
Okay,
So the descriptions of the powers. This one here. You must have 3 red bonuses and 1 white bonus. After you purchase 1 development card, you can take a gem.
I'm gonna put this on
Yeah.
Still Store.
So you basically get to take a gem after you buy a card off the board.
So if
Yeah.
you buy a card, you draw a gem. So basically,
We made a
if we
mistake
meet
last
these
game, too.
requirements,
Oh, did we?
good.
We should have removed 2 of these.
Oh.
I thought there was
Oh.
a
Because we're 3 players.
Yeah,
not
I
4.
felt as though that there was quite a bit there.
That's okay.
Oh
I
well.
was like, oh, I was never
So
out.
if we
It
meet the
wouldn't be
requirements,
a battleground.
we get to put
stream.
one of our guys
we
out.
didn't make a mistake,
And if
then
we have a
fix it.
guy out here,
Yep.
then we get that benefit for the remainder of the game.
Exactly.
Nice.
So
Okay,
after
so-
buying a card off the board, you get to take a token,
Okay, and this
Right.
one,
take a
Yeah.
gem. So the next one is
if you have,
you must have 2 white bonuses,
in order to purchase it, yep.
and when you take 2 gem tokens of the same color, you may take 1 of another color. Yeah.
Nice. That's a good power
So
to
you
have.
get to take your 3, but
So it's
2
just the
are
normal game,
kind.
but if you
with
meet
little
these,
bonus stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
So for 3 blue and 1 black, you get the ability to turn.
Each of your gold
a
tokens
wild
is
card
worth
into
2 gem
2 of the
tokens
same
of
color.
the same color.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The next one, you have to have 5 green and 1 noble tile.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah.
You instantly gain 5 prestige points. This
That.
can trigger at the end of the game, just like the acquisition of a noble or the purchase of a card. You benefit from this power only once, even if you have several nobles. So it's a
But
one-time.
still, that's 5 victory
prestige
points that could easily sway the game.
Yeah.
Early.
And the last one, you must have 3 black bonuses, 1 prestige point for each of your coat of arms on the board.
Ah.
Including itself, I'm guessing.
I assume.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this can trigger the end of a game, just like the acquisition of a noble or the purchase of a card. So if you get that one down early, then you can add them as it's going. And if you get that one late, you can just take them all in one
Can I
fell
not be first player this time?
No, the app will
You
decide
are
our
always
fate.
first
Okay.
player, Andy.
The app will decide.
Our totally random, not at
Yeah,
all
so
rigged
I-
app.
I decided to allow Twitch to show me the beta version, and things are a little different.
Aha!
Yeah.
Derek is first this time.
But then I went and
Here
looked
you go,
on
Derek.
a
This is
version
the
of
first
the
player
screen that
token.
doesn't have
My app, and it doesn't choose me any of the 3 times.
and it's the same.
The app decided.
So yeah.
All
There's just a
hail
few
the magic
controls
conch.
that, mods have that used to show up in the chat for me, and it's not showing up. So
This is an
I don't know.
interesting line. What?
Whoa.
Uh-huh.
What are the odds?
see, I don't use any add-ons. It's
Okay.
just, the mod
Uh-huh.
controls aren't showing up in the chat for me.
Okay.
No black.
And I only
under
noticed
shown
it
at all.
late. I was like, oh,
This is
yeah, I should
interesting
be a mod in
times.
this
All right,
channel.
Derek, you're first.
And I am. I just have to do
Okay.
it from a different place.
Well,
Weird and not that helpful to me. So
I guess
I will be giving them
I will
feedback
go-
on their beta.
So, chat, can you see this? That we have 4 level 1 things available for purchase, and all of them are
4 diamonds.
all right.
Yeah, see, they used to be right from the chat. Like, if you were a mod in the chat, you used to see the block, the ban, and timeout icons, right next to each person in the chat as it went by, so that you could just click right on something.
So you think
And-
it's because of the beta that you can't do it anymore?
No, because I opened it up, and without the beta, I opened it in a private window so that it wouldn't be
Yeah.
pulling all my other stuff, and it doesn't have them on there even when I'm logged in.
Oh, so maybe you're
like,
not a mod anymore?
No, I am. I can do it. I just need to.
You have an extra move to do it?
No, because I looked at it from a private window, DG, it's not the beta version because it doesn't have the cookies from that. So I logged in outside of that, and it still doesn't have invisible. It's really weird. I can definitely do the commands. I just have to click on a person to do it instead of just having it right next to the name, which is weird. Just seems strange. I think I will like disable the beta though,
Considering
because
what
it
he's
is
going to
doing a few
do.
things that I'm not super thrilled with. Just yet. But I kind of wanted to
Yeah, I know.
make notes on it.
I'm
so
just
that I
trying to
could
decide how much of a
comment on it.
bastard I want to be.
'Cause I do use Twitch quite a bit, both as a viewer and as a streamer here. So I watch a lot of
Sure, I'll
video
bank that.
games. I watch a lot of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Fitting.
What's it
when
reveal?
Shocked. Shocked, I tell you.
But I watch a lot of shooty times.
So
A lot of run and hide times. It's good background noise for us. Ooh, yeah, you would want to take away the. You would want to disable the beta for that. Where do I disable
This
the
is
beta?
where Derek says, two
Clicking
can play
on the
that
beta
game.
thing just takes me to their. Yeah, it's one of those things. You just get sucked right into it. And one of my favorite streamers got super into it. And she's
Yeah, I have
been
watched a
playing it.
lot more PUBG than I've played. I have
Most
played
people
it.
have watched a lot more
I
than
won't
they've
say that
played.
I've played it well.
So,
We got to like third that one time.
have you
Yeah.
guys seen Fortnite came out with a Battle Royale mode?
Yeah, the streamer I follow is trying that out tonight, but I'm not going to be able to watch her. So she should be online right now. Oh, you're speaking Andy's language there.
What's going on?
Most of DG Dell's favorite streamers are playing Elite Dangerous.
Oh man, I was saying last week that I love Elite Dangerous. I need to
Definitely
get back into
speaking
it. I
Andy's
haven't played
language
it
on
in a
that
little
one.
while.
I'm sorry,
I was-
I'm like talking at my computer. You guys
So,
are there. not
My
here.
biggest ambition with Elite
You did live in my
Dangerous
computer.
was always to get an Oculus and play it in virtual reality. And I actually, when I built my computer, I built it specifically to be Oculus compatible. But I never got an Oculus Rift.
Yeah.
So I haven't had a chance to do that. I've got the PSVR, and I
Yeah.
love VR.
I sadly cannot do VR. It's very sad. It messes with my eyes. Makes me
I should, for
exceedingly
October,
sad.
get back to playing Resident Evil 7 in
Yes,
VR.
you should.
That was terrifying.
I was terrified watching that game, not VR. That was a good Let's Nope stream. Or- yeah, VR and my eyes do not get along, unfortunately.
Well, 5,
It's very
6,
sad.
7, 8.
I played some of the demo
9.
stuff when Andy got his VR set up, and
I
it
have
was
to start
very
buying
cool.
stuff soon.
But I could feel my
Nonsense.
eyes straining
Don't be ridiculous.
to do it. I have very different prescriptions in my two eyes. They're not the same. It's very weird.
Special eyes.
Special eyes. Yeah, I need to figure out how to disable the beta.
Yeah, you could do that.
Do you know where I disable the beta, DG Dell? Because I thought just clicking on beta would do it, but it's just taking me to a survey. I had assumed that was how I would do it.
All right.
Your name in the top right. Oh, an unchecked beta site. Aha, aha, aha. Thank you. Faster browsing experience. Yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm good. It also took away the night view, the like dark view of the chat and everything, which is a lot easier on my eyes. Everything's back to normal.
You know what? I'm just gonna buy it.
Normal.
So 2 white. No, I can't. Sorry. Beep. Right.
And my mod controls
Okay.
are back. That's weird. I wonder why it wasn't showing me that it was in the beta site on my other page. Oh, the ways
buying?
of web browsers. Thank you,
Guess
Dee.
I'm
That
buying
was
a thing.
Very helpful. I would have found it eventually.
Replenishing
but
the
not
market a bit?
while I was
Yeah.
live. I would have poked around at it later tonight.
I'm gonna go for black, red, and a blue. Sure, why not?
Yeah, I mean, I knew going into it, if I said yes to the beta, that there were going to be things that wouldn't work right or wouldn't be available. But yeah, definitely a few things that I would like to be available. I can see how these special things would make the game go faster.
Yeah, if we ever get them.
You will.
Yeah, we'll get them
Early
eventually.
still.
I have 10 here just in
Derek
case.
has an enormous number of
Yeah, yeah.
coins.
No, just take one of each.
Oh, that's a market stack. You're just hoarding. Oh, that's only 3. That's not bad, I guess.
Yeah, that's mine. Those are mine.
Yeah. All right
I
then.
have a bunch of green in stock.
I can't actually purchase anything with the gems I currently have
So
because
have
you
to
guys
bank
are
something.
hoarding all of them. You monsters.
Yeah, this would have changed the last game significantly.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Yes. Not having the extra 2 gems in each market.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Derek
maybe
has
just a
10
little.
gems right now, so he's going to have to spend on this.
He's
turn.
got to do something.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if he feels like it. Okay. Well, I guess I'll
Can you
just
get
bank
into a
this.
stalemate position where everybody has 10 gems and can't afford anything that's on the table?
I think you cannot. You have to do something on your turn, right? You've
Yeah,
gotta take
someone's
an
got to
action.
do something.
All right, so I'm doing something now. I got 2 blue, 2 green, 1 black. I'm gonna buy this, which gives me 2 white.
Yes.
Yep.
So you get to
So-
put one of your shields out.
And so 2 blue, black, green. Shield goes on here, and this allows me to do what?
If you take
that
2
one-
of the same gem, you get
can
to take
take
a
a third
third
one,
gem
but it has
at
to
the
be a
same
different
time.
color.
And it has to abide by the 4 in a pile, though, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's the same rules. It's just that if you take advantage of
Oh,
that,
I take an
can-
extra color, not the
It's-
same
Yeah.
color, but an extra
Right,
color.
it's
Yep,
that,
okay.
like, if you're taking advantage of being able to take 2 of a kind,
Yep.
you get to take a third tile.
Gotcha.
It just has to be a different one.
Nice. I think I'm at 10 now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
All right then.
I think we lost our alien. Sad.
What happened?
We just weren't interesting enough for our alien.
Oh, that's too bad.
For who? Our
The alien
The
who
alien.
visited us. It was still nice.
He's gone off to another planet.
Not the best ability. This one, because
No, at
Not
this
right
point in the
now.
there's
game,
Not
very,
with
there's
what
very
you
rarely
have.
enough coins to be doing what you want to do with it.
I mean, is there enough black to do it?
no, there's only 3 black right now.
Oh.
All right.
Oh well.
I personally blame Andrew for hoarding the
For
market.
hoarding
I
everything?
agree.
Yeah.
Yes.
There. Have some green.
All right, I'm actually going to purchase from my reserve. I get that, and that allows me to also place a shield over
Yeah.
here.
Yep. People are starting to shield up.
Andrew has been hoarding the green gems, and he finally spent them
Yeah,
to buy
I was saving up for this.
this
here.
4-gem cost diamond
Yeah, it's a diamond
generator.
that costs 4.
But it's also got a victory point. So something finally happened to put gems back out there, though we're out of white at the moment. Everyone's hoarding those diamonds.
I have 0 chips. 0.
Everyone's hoarding those diamonds.
Also,
You guys do know that diamonds are not as rare as De Beers would have you think.
Yeah, De Beers. Alright, so I need 1 black, 3.
That's why
or
I
3 black.
don't have a diamond engagement right now.
No.
Excuse me.
Okay.
I'm tired, guys.
Guess I'm gonna take advantage of that ability I have now.
Yeah?
Do that.
So you took 2 black and 1 green. Nice.
Yeah,
Which
that
blocks Derek.
seems like it could be really
2, 3.
useful later on. And remember, if you have a wild card, you get to use it as
4.
2
so 5 white.
of one color.
Wait a minute. Oh, you just did that. Did you just snag one?
I
No.
just snagged 2. Yeah,
On hold?
just snagged 2 of the black.
No, Derek's trying to buy something that costs 5 white, but there's nothing on the board
Did you?
that costs
Oh,
5
I'm
white.
an idiot. I'm an idiot. That's because I put it on hold.
Oh,
1, 2, 3,
tired?
4, 5. 1, 2, 3.
Where'd it go?
You're-
It's
you're
right
play-
in front of you, man.
You're playing so deep, you're
Yeah,
faking
I'm
yourself
like-
out too.
Exactly.
Did you remember that this can count as 2 of a kind?
no.
Only if I have the thing,
Oh,
right?
only if you
Yeah.
have the thing,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
That's a good one, though.
That's
Yeah, that's pretty
really
cool.
good. That makes
Pretty
putting
cool.
things on hold
so
very
much
appealing.
more valuable.
All right. What am I looking at
So
here?
you guys each have that.
That's
You
sweet.
can get a 3rd chip.
Yep.
Cool.
Oh no, this board state is not great for me. I'll take 2 red.
2 red.
But the
Yep.
Right.
they're sort of color coded too.
I am going to purchase from my reserve. I got the 1 white and 2 black.
Okay.
Okay. So I guess I'm going to use my sweet little power there to get 2 and 1. Right? Am I doing that right?
Yep.
Yep.
Sounds right to me.
That is indeed correct.
Cool.
Black, blue, green.
All right. So I will take white and a green and another black.
Okay. Derek's up.
Okay.
Guys,
Yeah.
how come we haven't revealed the
Oh.
traders?
Yeah. Hi.
We should show off those nobles. Huh?
This whole game just changed here, by the way.
We're so concentrated on
Yeah,
getting
with
these
new mechanic.
that we haven't been thinking about how to get the nobles.
The nobles are actually supposed
They
to go
are.
above the trading posts.
They are
Well,
still
yeah.
in it, though, right? You
Yeah,
do
yeah.
use them with this one?
They're actually supposed to be
The trading's
Above
supposed to be
up here.
technically, but it doesn't really. I don't think it matters.
It's
All right.
fine.
Everything's fine. This is what we do. We make games new and exciting by forgetting rules.
2, 4,
I can't
6.
use that power.
Absolutely, DG Down. New mechanics over nobles.
Okay. So I want one of these. I want one of these. And I want one of these. Yeah. All right.
Alright, I'm gonna buy this.
Okay.
It's great that we weren't even paying attention to that.
All right, so
Yeah, the mechanical are definitely
3 white,
more
2
than the
blue, and
nobles.
2 green. Grab this one right here.
New mechanics greater than nobles.
Yeah, it's too right. We were
We
so
just- we
interested
can't
in
have
getting new
any
abilities.
One game
What did you just buy?
where
Which one?
everything is
Sorry.
right.
The level
322. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that changes things for me a little bit.
Yeah, my strategy is always to look at the nobles and work my way backwards. So what I end up doing is I look at what the nobles are, and I think, okay, I'm going to need 3 of a kind for that, 2 4s for that. So how do I get those cards? Well, how do I start down here to get the higher level card? You know,
Yeah,
Wow, that
if you're
killed me.
thinking.
engineer backwards.
if you're thinking, period.
Yeah.
Is that the end of the sentence?
My brain has stopped working at this point, but I'm still having fun.
Buy this
You're
one
playing
here.
with poker chips.
One.
You got pretty colors.
Purdy.
Have you felt these chips are so nice and weighty?
They are. I said in chat earlier that they had a heft to them. So my computer just made noise at me, and I was like, chat doesn't make noise. It's because someone's talking to me. Random messenger.
I'm gonna bank this guy. If I can have a banky chip.
Absolutely not.
I'm just gonna keep trying to spin chips.
All right. I
Got
am
it.
going to go for a black and a green
There we go.
and a
Try and do it on
red. Yeah, let's go for that.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Trying to spin it
On stream.
on stream.
On a
Where there's a
carpeted.
delay.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. There.
Amanda, do we need to get you some fidget spinners?
No.
One
Okay.
blue.
I'm glad
3
kids who
green.
need them have them, but
Red.
I also could do without them on my circulation desk at one.
I'll take the 2 green.
Okay. I am going to purchase this, which
You have 3
allows
blue and
me
1 black.
Yep, which allows me to throw down a shield on gold equals 2 of a kind.
Nice.
Yeah.
That seems like that.
And you still only get that though by reserving, right?
Yeah, you
But
still
it makes,
need to get a hold
but
of
it makes
gold.
your reserving, yeah.
Yeah.
But then
Okay.
because you get to count it as 2 of a kind,
It makes reserving awesome.
when you trade it in.
Yeah. You're really, it's kind of making you acquire cards faster, I think, so
Yeah.
that's good.
And
Okay.
it also allows you to like use the wild card for something other than the one that
Yeah.
you banked,
What does this one do again?
which then generates you
If you have a noble and 5 green, you get 5 victory points.
at the end.
Oh, right.
Like you immediately sort of gain 5
And this one
victory
is
points, which can trigger
victory
the
point
end
per
game.
shield.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Here I would like to do.
Ooh, that was a good one.
I'm gonna go 2.
Okay, ready? Heads or tails?
No, I'll call it in the air. Tails. Dang.
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, join the Air Force.
Using the power there, 2 and 1.
Yep, I saw
For
that.
those of you watching the stream, the joke that you probably can't pick up on camera is that they are the same.
They're
On each
identical.
side.
On both sides. Yeah. All right.
This is just a preview of what we're going to be like at the Extra Life Marathon.
Yeah,
This
just
is
imagine how tired we're going to be then.
the barest
And I get to put a
taste,
shield
an
out.
amuse-bouche, as it were,
Whoa.
of our exhaustion
That's
Is this
true.
for that.
Not very.
Can't turn it left and right.
You can,
Okay.
to a certain degree.
Gotcha.
Yeah, not enough.
Yeah. All right. So 1 white, 1 blue, 1 green, 1 black.
Yep.
I got most of those covered through mines. Except for the green.
7.
Excellent. And they have a red generator.
Hooray!
Oh, we're gonna be
Punchy?
loopy.
Yeah.
We're gonna be so loopy. Like I said,
Extra Life is
I hopped
awesome,
myself up
But I'm not as young as once I was.
Yeah.
a flight
tell me
of
about it.
stairs. Andy and I did discover 2 Extra Lives ago that concrete floors not comfortable to sleep on. Imagine that.
Yeah, we only
Who
got
knew?
about 2 hours of sleep that Extra Life.
We've got to clear out my bunk behind the counter
Yeah,
before
that-
Extra Life.
I think I did get through the last one almost without falling asleep, but
think
then
I maybe took
Matt
like
was
15
playing
minutes.
PSVR, and I was sitting here, and then he
then
wasn't
you
there,
were- yeah,
and I
and-
was like, "What just happened?"
Someone told me they were like, Andy's asleep up in the loft. And I was like, sounds about right.
Yeah, that will happen when you don't sleep for.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have not slept at an overnight yet.
I'm impressed
Wow.
by you.
Although I
Yeah.
did leave early one time.
We are gonna
gonna
play
buy this.
werewolf, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Gotta do werewolf.
Yeah.
Have
We'll
to.
stream,
Midnight
we'll
werewolf.
stream the werewolf game. It's gonna be ridiculous.
Yep, I'll rotate and put the camera pointed
Yeah.
down at the.
Werewolf
I
is
usually
hilarious.
build a ridiculously complicated Lego set because that's the best thing to do when you're sleep deprived.
I wonder if we
is
can.
build
Is there a way we
complicated
can
Lego
mic
set.
the
We do
the
like
werewolf?
the
a
person who's
35
speaking,
player
the
werewolf
moderator?
We
game.
could do that.
We'd need a wireless
We
one.
do like
somehow.
Ultimate
Yeah.
Werewolf with different roles.
You just went, right?
And stuff. So
Yes.
you have like the bodyguard and the werewolf pup and stuff like that. It is so much fun. Aside from the fact that we do have a ringer, that we have one
two,
regular at the
three,
store who is
4,
always a werewolf.
and
Always.
red and 2 white.
Like always.
If you look in the Twitch clips, there's
Yeah.
a great clip from one of the werewolf games at PAX.
I do hope that Baker comes. I
He
do,
said he
because
will.
Baker always makes Werewolf
Yeah.
a good production. 35 players or
I
more
want
in
to
Werewolf. It really is like being in a
and I
town
want
square
I have a feeling we're going to get more this time.
with angry villagers. It's wild.
40 plus would be great.
That would be super.
I get 2 black, but I also,
trick
because
being
I have
fitting
the
them.
power,
Yeah,
Get
it would have to go
more
like
something
longer
else.
this way, you know.
use the power. Power to the people. I'm going to take one.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Be cool.
That's a lot of fun. The one time I was a werewolf, no one
No, I'll take a red.
No one sussed
There are
me
very
out.
few
Okay,
games
go
you can
ahead.
have 40 to 60 people
40.
play and have it be cool.
Oh no, I can't. I can't take anything because I've got 10 chips already.
Well,
So I
Well-
took 2 black, but my
So one has
bonus
to go
power
back.
doesn't
Yeah.
happen.
Well, you could buy something.
Not the same turn though.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Oh wait, I think no, I didn't. My bad. Don't listen to me.
You good?
I'm good.
You don't have a black
I
yet.
do not.
I was a werewolf once,
Derek.
and one other player had sussed me out. So we killed him.
So we killed him.
It was Chad. Chad had me figured out. He knew, and I was like,
Just a 30-person werewolf game when everybody starts shouting
It's fantastic.
it's wild.
at like 1 in the morning.
Last Banquet. DGDL suggests The Last Banquet as another game for large groups.
All right,
Yeah.
check that out.
We will make note of that. Because, around like midnight, 1 a.m., we have a big crew in the store, and they're all still raring to
I can't
go.
remember what I was trying
Around
to do.
3 a.m., people start to
I guess
sort
I'm
of
gonna
trickle
buy
away.
this.
We took a really great
Which
photo.
costs-
It's up in the
give me a
Facebook
sec.
page
I have to plan this.
a couple of years ago.
2 blue.
Of all of the folks who made it
3
overnight, who were
green,
still there at like 6:30 in the morning and had been there all night.
And
we
3
took
black.
a photo, and we looked
Yeah,
so
that's
good.
why I bought the 3 black
In
last.
that photo.
the black last time. Okay.
I'm proud of you.
Thank
we
you.
are
My
all
brain.
just
I can count.
real glassy-eyed.
We got there. You
at
know,
that
that's.
point.
I remember one year. It was the last game I played. It was Snake Oil, and which I
Yes.
loved.
Yes.
good.
But it was too many people. That
Yeah, it
game
was a
like
lot of
really doesn't function with 12 people playing it.
No,
And I
you-
remember
you
listening
can't
to
sit
you
through
play it.
11 pitches.
No.
It's
Yeah. I remember listening to you play it while I was building the helicarrier.
Yep.
That was the year I built the helicarrier.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
And so that was 2 years ago.
Joe
Yeah.
Palmer had invented the truck seat.
The truck
and
seat,
would
yes.
not let it die.
He kept reiterating. What I liked about, was it Will Blanchard?
Yes.
He kept tacking things onto the end of his company name.
Yeah.
So he was like, down here at Will's Pharmaceuticals,
Yeah, right.
Firearms, and Leisure Wear.
You guys got a good memory.
And
That's
he
great.
just kept tacking things onto the end of it, which was fantastic.
That is
it was
pretty
very
awesome.
well done. I was
And then for
impressed
like
that he could
2
keep
years
track.
after that, it was out of print. And
Yeah.
finally, we've got Snake Oil back in print.
There's
I mean, I'd love to
game
play
is-
it.
Yeah, me too.
There's
smaller version.
especially with higher player counts, what you need to do is you need to keep it to elevator pitch length in
Ah.
that 30-second timer, and that's it. Because
Yeah.
you know, like there are some people like, no, you're not getting my joke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need to reiterate my humor
Three
for
green.
you.
Just gonna get this one, which I think does finally qualify me for that one there, right?
No, nobody's
So you've
laughing.
got
Let
one
me tell
black
my joke
and
louder.
3 blue, yes.
Excellent.
That's when I take a gold. Yep. Okay.
Right. You
Yeah.
are.
The Last Banquet is a team-based game with 3 teams. You have the Roses or Red team, the Towers or Blue team, and the Royals or the Targets. The groups split off, and the Red and Blue teams each pick an assassin in secret. Their goal is to get their
just find this
assassin
out
next
right.
to the king through use of character abilities. If they both end the round with their assassins next to the king, or neither assassin next to the king, the Royals win. If only one assassin is next to the king, the team
That
wins.
does seem cool.
And the assassin becomes the king for the next round. That sounds really fun.
That sounds.
And
yeah.
that sounds really good for
Yeah.
the Extra Life event, because
We'll have to
Yeah,
see
I
if
like
we can
that.
get a hold
yeah.
of it.
What was it?
Did
that
you go,
we had a
Travis?
group who
Not
played
yet.
Diplomacy
Sorry.
last year.
You're right.
Gonna look at that
And they
thing.
came up here. Diplomacy takes forever. And they came up here to play it, to do the setup. And then they like each sort of trickled down in pairs
Yeah.
into the far reaches of the store.
Yeah, we were streaming that diplomacy game, and I feel like it was a mistake to stream it
Yeah,
because
it
it
wasn't
went
a
on
streamed
for about
game.
3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one to like check back in with while there's something else going on
Yeah.
camera.
Right,
Yeah.
Derek.
No, Last
All right.
Banquet
I
sounds
am
good.
Way off my game
That sounds
here.
fun. That sounds like the sort of thing I would have played in like a drama class.
Diplomacy. And there's this 8-hour block in the middle of the day that we really need to fill.
We need to do something for 8 hours. We got nothing to do.
No, nobody else wants to be on stream, all right.
Can we fill it with nothing because the players are all downstairs talking to each other? Yeah. It's not a short game. It's not a let's play it quick while we're waiting for something sort of game.
I can't remember what I have banked.
Also, poor viewers of the stream.
Yeah.
That they come in 4 hours into it.
What's going on?
I don't understand the dynamics of what's going on here.
I'm gonna take 2 green and then a bonus red.
You got it.
Now there was a
gonna
game
buy
similar
this
to
red.
Snake Oil that was floating
cost
around, and I
21
think it's
white.
just flat out gone out of
And
print.
I get to put
It was
a
called But
shield
Wait,
over
There's
there.
More.
Which
Now
one?
when-
On the red?
Over here.
Let's look it up.
Now, whenever I buy a card, I get a free gem.
And this is the one I was talking about. You have to take the gem before this flips, before it fills.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. So you don't know what's coming up.
Right.
So you can't use it to anticipate.
I'd
That's-
always be
that's
thinking
fair
of.
enough.
I'd always be like reading the
Alright,
cards and
so
billing aces
I got-
voice, though.
It's 3-5.
But wait,
Yep.
there's more.
So
That's 2.
1, 2, 3,
5.
4, 5.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
You got it. Well done. Using your superpowers.
Yeah, it does look a lot like Snake
And
Oil.
that allows me to go over here.
Aha.
Ah, okay.
All right. Now
Yeah, that looks like that.
that power doesn't go into effect until the next time we buy something, right?
Right, because
Yeah.
I needed to get this card in order to
$1 million
acquire that
Yeah.
power anyway. So
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I guess I will.
oh, so what I was gonna say was Yeah, but wait, there's more. It was sort of in the same vein as Fun Employment, in that you were pitching and you sort of just had traits that you were laying
Yeah.
out during your pitch to kind of progress the story
right.
to the people listening.
Too green.
And the thing is,
Like fast acting. And,
right,
yeah.
and the thing is, like, and with both
Wait.
of those games, it's
Oh, you don't have
I'm
the
not-
fun
no.
yet. You don't have it
it's
yet.
one of those things where people go, "Oh, it's a party
but-
game,
but-
and let's have 8 people playing it." It's just, no, you can't.
Yeah, no.
That's, you gotta like. Yes, it's a party game, but it's fun to like have like 4 or 5 people, like small gathering.
Yeah.
I've got 1, 2, 3.
I'm looking at the one that DG Dell just
1,
mentioned,
2,
which is
3.
$1 million, but
and 1, 2
which is
buys
a
this
Rooster
card
Teeth game.
for me.
It's like-
It's like bad genie wishes.
And
Yeah.
before I reveal, I get to choose another color.
yet.
Don't show me yet, because I get to choose
Force of
a.
habit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I get a gem. And I think I want a green gem. There we are. Now you can reveal it. Okay.
Should have gone for the black.
Should have gone for the black.
Okay, so we're good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, awesome.
These cards aren't falling in my favor here.
Okay, I am. All right then. Yep, let's just buy that right there. And I get it, and I get a gem, right?
Yes, yes.
So I'm just gonna take this gold gem right here.
No, I don't think that works.
No, not today. There we go. I'll take the red.
Okay.
All right.
Now it's Derek's turn.
All right.
So you can mix and match these modes, right? You could take these guys out and put the cities in and play with the...
I don't know. I guess you could experiment a little bit.
You could. You could play around with some.
Yeah.
I know one of the things you wished, Derek, was that this had expansion rules for more than 4 players.
That was what I was kind of hoping, because
Yeah.
it's one of those games. You take it to a party and there's like
Yeah.
6 to 8 people there, and you can just.
Have
never
you
play
looked at the
this game.
Sheriff of Nottingham expansion yet?
Did that add people?
Yes.
Oh, nice. That's
It lets
good.
you have, instead of a sheriff, if you have a 6th player, you have 2 deputies.
All right, that's cool.
And if either of them is wrong, they're both penalized.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
And you have contraband, Derek.
Yep.
That are your merry men.
So you're smuggling men in your cart?
And when if you
Nice.
get them through, they pop out and do something.
That's great.
Which I just love the idea that you're like, I have 4 chickens in this bag, and it's actually a dude going,
Yeah,
bark,
yeah.
bark, bark.
That is awesome.
Yeah, Sheriff of Nottingham has an expansion that
The
just
Merry
came
Men
out.
expansion
The
just
Merry
came out
Men
this week.
I'm
expansion.
gonna take this red for free.
We're
You have
really
the,
excited
the
about.
acquisition power up yet? You don't.
No.
Hey. What's going on?
I'm in bad shape.
Buy this blue, I guess. And yes, I get to choose something.
That's really
I also
powerful.
get to put
It's
out a
real
shield.
powerful. Yeah.
And I will. Did you? I need a black. Okay. Now we reveal.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Here we go. I am then going to take.
Too big.
I'm also going to take a blue. Sure.
And this thing, when you take a gold, you get 2.
No, when you spend a gold, it works as 2.
It works as
It's
2 of the
two
same
of the same
kind.
color.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to put this on hold.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. It's legal. Huh. That's interesting. I need to buy a card.
It's not like I was working towards that or anything. It's fine.
You did that to me twice, so it's right there.
This is
No,
how this
no.
works, guys. It's all backstabbing, and
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
how the
No, it's
the
only
cutthroat world of
okay
gems
when it works to my advantage.
right.
Guess I'll buy this diamond.
No touching! No touching!
No touching. I'll take that same black that I just spent back. I like that.
Yeah,
That's a cool
really
power.
good.
That's- yeah,
Nailing
it's
that one
really
early in the
powerful.
game seems like awesome.
that
Yeah.
would get you
Yep.
far fast.
Of course, for that to happen, you have to have something other than all whites in the bottom row when
Yeah.
you begin
Yeah.
the game, I guess.
All right.
That's the random element of the game. That's why
Yeah.
it's not a solved game.
Yeah, it's good that way.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna buy this. Yep. That's the thing I'm gonna do. And then I am going to purchase or rather grab blackjack.
Yeah? What?
Just you get a noble.
What's that?
Wow. Andy, sharing
At the end of your
triggers.
turn, you should get a noble.
Right? Oh,
No.
you have blues, not blacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought you had 3 blacks.
No, not yet.
Andy, you're being too nice.
Yeah,
You're
it's
supposed
like-
to share that. It's not magic. You don't have to inform your opponent of their triggers.
So I think
Miss
I can do this
Trigger.
now. So, 1, 2, 3,
Because if
4,
they don't
5,
take it, they
6,
lose
7.
it, and that's
Yep.
tough for them.
Nice.
That is
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I'm going to.
all right.
Here's your guys.
I'm gonna bank this.
All right. So did you
Oh,
acquire your?
it's not buying. I banked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Thank you.
There we go. All right. I am
A
going
good
to
sleeve for a playmat.
acquire this
I mean,
one.
we sell playmat tubes that you can
Yeah.
put a
Yeah,
playmat
can
in.
acquire that
Or,
one.
Playmat
or
tubes.
are you thinking of
I'll take a black.
like a laminate for a playmat
I'll reveal
like
that,
to put it
and
in?
I will
Yeah.
take.
instead
this.
of rolling it? Just keep it inside a.
Keep it flat.
Yeah, I've never seen that before, but I have seen like
put that on hold.
Good quality playmats should be machine
That power's
washable.
busted.
I know the lower ones.
It's like, that is a really good one.
I'm
I'm
gonna
really
take
proud of
2
myself. I
blue
stood one of the coins up.
and a green.
A tube of a cloth. Would you want it to be like basically
Did you go?
a playmat
I just took 2
sock,
blue and a green.
Okay.
sort of?
So you guys ready for this?
Are you winning the game?
Oh, that is sad.
Let's see what happens. You're buying another.
No, actually, sorry, I lied. I only have 3 here. It's not gonna happen this turn. Oh, don't I feel like a jerk?
Wait.
Yep. No, I'm just gonna reserve this then.
Yeah, just hold on to it.
I'm gonna take this
I
one.
see, I see. Yeah.
It's like somebody's actually got a plan. I'm just doing
I'm
stuff.
just trying to think of something that would like work
Well, it's
well
coming
for
around,
you.
so
This. So I've got 1, 2.
Do they have,
Let me
like,
make sure I want to do this
Christmas tree
first.
stores?
I don't think I got anything better.
Down in Florida. I don't know how far Christmas tree shops have spread, but that seems like the sort of place where you could find something that has a sort of like drawstring sleeve,
There. All right. So
like a tube
3
of
blue,
cloth with the
3
drawstring at the
green,
top that you could like pitch whatever's in it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red, and 3 black.
I just roll mine up and tie them with it. I have a nice length of ribbon. Just tie them.
That's in there.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you don't have the buy a thing ability.
Correct.
I'm gonna buy this for 5.
Awesome. Congratulations on winning a playmat at Tabletop Day. I won a really cool
And,
playmat
hang on.
that has a drawing of a dragon.
I'm gonna grab
on
a
it
green.
by a Magic the Gathering artist. I won that last Extra Life.
Okay.
Which was
And
very
you know what?
cool.
I just realized I double counted my nobles in my math, so this isn't gonna do it. But I'm still gonna do it.
I mean,
Yeah.
you might as well.
And
Yep.
your last player.
Right. So
1, 2, 3,
that
5.
brings me up to 5,
Yep.
and that allows me to get this,
Which gets you 5 points if you have a noble.
which I do.
Yeah, he does.
That's
Right.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like I said, I double counted my noble in my math, so.
Okay, so you're at 12.
Yep. I was a jerk twice over.
What game is it for? I'm just curious, like if you have one that, for a game that you don't know anyone who owns it, I'm curious what it is. Summoner Wars. I've seen that box. I don't know anyone who's played it. Summoner Wars?
I've seen it played in the store, but I've never played it myself. They're desperately trying to find a way to win.
Yeah, I got to move quick here.
That's the problem with being first player. Is
Yeah.
even if you manage to get to 15 points,
Yeah.
somebody else can still win.
Yep.
So this morning,
Well.
when I was getting ready for the stream, I went looking for the store demo copy of Splendor, and I panicked because we didn't have it. I was like, damn, I hope Derek has a copy of Splendor that he can bring in. Spoilers, guys. Derek had the store copy of
Yeah,
Splendor.
this is the store copy
It's
of
the store
Splendor.
demo.
You can tell because it's all taped up.
We could still sell it at PAX.
We would. We have sold worse at PAX. There was that copy of Inish that had the like gash on the back of the box, and a guy tried to get us to sell it to him for like.
Well, at the end of the
Real cheap.
convention, some people assume that we're desperate to sell stuff if we have anything left on the shelves. They're like,
We're
I'll
not.
give you $10 for that $50 game.
And we're like, no, we can take that back to our store,
All right,
which
so
is
I'm paying
literally like 20
1,
miles
2,
away.
3, 4, 5. I have 3, so I get that. Which gets me a thing out here.
No.
Or I'm sorry, here, because I have 3
Nice.
black, and I have
Yeah, I'm a
3
big fan
black,
of
3
playmats.
blue, 3 white.
I don't always
I get this.
have a reason to use them, but I really like them. I
Doesn't
have a
get
really
me there.
nice one by
3,
Cynthia
4,
Shepherd.
5, 6, 7,
Has a
8,
woman
9,
with her
10, 11,
hands up
12,
because she's being
13.
attacked by
14,
14.
15, 16, 17.
Oh, I'm at
Really
17.
pretty.
Okay, end game.
And
Thank you.
when I saw when I
I
bought
knew
it,
the
she actually
reason
had
I
the
wanted to do that.
We have to
that it
get
was
to
based on-
17 to even stop it,
on
right?
display.
Well,
from
you've already
at a
played.
convention.
You're first player, so
It
you
was
Right,
don't get
yeah,
it.
yeah,
oil
yeah,
painting,
that's
like a
right.
physical
If
oil
Travis can beat
That's right.
17,
That's right.
I've been looking at the board. I was even trying to figure out how to close out to 15. No, it's not happening. So, GG.
Yeah, I think so.
Just I'll play out my action just to
Yeah, might as well.
sake of formalities, and there we go.
Yeah.
GG.
yay, exhaustion
Well
win. So this is so much fun.
Ultra
Yeah.
Crow's
I love
dangerous
having
place
these
to.
This
extra
is
abilities.
incredibly
around on
powerful.
Yes.
That is
mean,
ridiculously powerful.
I mean,
double your.
Yeah, I only
feel-
used
I
it
feel
once,
like-
but it got me there.
obviously snagging these in the end are what won it. But I
Right.
feel like as far as like what you can do,
How to
if you
get
can
there
nail
is-
that quick and that quick,
Yeah.
I think I would have not gone for this had I been able to go back. I don't think I
Yeah.
would have spent it. I mean, That one,
It's useful early.
In a
but-
4-player game, you would have more coins to draw
Yeah, I
from.
think you'd
so
have
it
more
would work
opportunity.
better.
yeah, because like this
Yeah.
one, you get to do whenever you want.
Yep.
You get
Yeah.
it every turn. This one is only good if there's anything that has 4.
I
There
think it's-
often isn't.
And I think I do think that the game is a little more prone to the market being a bit dried up in a 4-player, or
agree.
rather in a 3-player game than
Yeah.
a 4-player game,
Yep.
because you
Yeah.
remove those 2 from the top of each stack.
Yep.
And people have, even in the 4-player game, you tend to be focusing on certain things
Yeah.
that other
But
piles
I'm
don't.
gonna go
Absolutely,
to
as far as
wide
card
view,
acquisition
and
goes,
let's
absolutely, I
do
think I'd rank it
postmortem.
1, 2, 3. Here.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so too.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
if you
then-
can get that
and-
early, you're in good shape.
Yes.
Could you please
Oh,
pass me your
guys, I also want to point out, you'll notice that our, under me,
yeah
the
under Andy.
total for Extra Life has gone up a little bit. So I actually want to check and see if that's live or if people have donated any more. Because now, when donations come in, hasn't changed. Now when donations come in, it will reflect on the stream there. And we've only got 35 days left until Extra Life begins. Although, to be honest, we'll continue to accept donations after it's
Yeah.
over. You just can't get any of the giveaways after Extra Life ends. So we have to be careful not to mix the 2 bits together.
Yeah, the shields go in one box.
So, postmortem thoughts. I mean,
Yeah.
Derek, you've played more Splendor. Well, maybe Amanda's played more Splendor because
I
she
demoed it a lot.
Demoed it.
So I have played a fair amount, but it was always demo games. So I didn't play to the end a whole lot.
Yeah, Amanda's probably played more in short bursts, and I
Yes.
played less in longer, like more
Yeah.
nights, I guess. You know,
Yeah.
like this is a favorite amongst a bunch of my friends, so we often play it when we get together. And
But how do you feel about the expansion?
so I was worried about it, to be honest with you. What I was worried is that it wouldn't feel like Splendor, like that it might change it in a way that just didn't make it. But
Yeah.
that is absolutely not the case. That was, and in both of those 2 different versions. I mean, we played 3. We played
Yeah.
the original.
Yep.
And each
Played
one,
cities.
it felt like your goals really did
They were still
matter in a significantly
Splendor.
different way.
Yeah.
But managed to still feel like Splendor.
You were still doing a lot of the same things that you do. It's just that
Yeah, it still felt like you were
the goals that you were
strategizing.
the trying to reach
Yep.
And the
did
means,
slightly different things.
and especially the last one, the means to reach them.
That was-
Definitely
Very.
shifted
Yeah.
in an interesting
Yeah,
way.
it changed in a very splendorous way.
Ah.
You might even say
Splendiferous.
splendiferous, yeah.
But only if you were us.
Yeah,
Derek, do you keep these? Okay.
that's a term Andy and I are.
Splendiferous.
It's the purple pen.
So I really enjoyed both of those new game modes.
Those looked a lot of
the
fun.
marketplace more than the cities. The cities is just alternative end game.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
But those trading
you guys
posts are
picked
fun.
up on it, and like the game ended so suddenly.
Yeah, it did.
That was amazing.
It's interesting because this one says the one we just played tends to be the fastest. But I
Okay.
felt like I can see where that's the case because it certainly increases the power level of what you can do.
Yeah.
So you can accomplish your goals quicker. But there was that sort of like sense of slowdown because you're like, all right, wait a minute. I got to think
Where
about
am I going? Yeah.
I got to think about my nobles. You know, you're sort of weighed. Is it better for me to like aim for these nobles? Is it better for me to aim for these tracks up top?
Yeah.
And like I was watching you sort of like nail those tracks and Andy too, and I was like, well, maybe I should shift gears and just try to get the nobles and score under the radar.
What was so funny is that we didn't even have the nobles out
know.
for like 2 turns.
Yeah.
We didn't know
Yeah, these
what
are
our
getting
goal
faster in
was.
very different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's like we were playing a board game version of Cutthroat Kitchen, right? Where it's like,
Yeah.
all right, let's just start playing normally, and let's just change
Suddenly, yeah.
let's just change the circumstances
Now
all
we
of a
get
sudden.
no butter.
So we didn't get a chance to try out Strongholds or the Orient. The Orient, it adds extra cards that you can buy,
Okay.
so that looks interesting.
Yeah, it comes from like a different separate deck pool,
Yeah.
right?
They
Yeah.
made me think of a couple of mechanics too, like that you could do if you wanted to sort of like randomize the game more, which I guess isn't necessarily a good thing, but you could do like, you know, flip over noble tiles as the game goes.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's I guess that just sort of ends up helping one person. Though. Oh yeah.
It's a Surrock hat.
Nice.
Sorok punch only friend.
Hello.
Sorok tragic figure.
So And then the other mode is Strongholds, which we also didn't get to try out, but
Yeah.
Amanda was talking about it.
That's cool.
That's the one that has the little towers.
You're kind of like, you're banking cards, but you're banking them and leaving them on the board. You're basically, you're reserving by putting your strongholds
I see.
on things.
Yeah.
And you can remove other players' strongholds or place one of your own.
Oh, okay.
And you can place one onto a card that has no stronghold already of another color.
Yep.
Or you can place one on one that already has one of yours.
Okay.
And while there's a stronghold that's not your color, you can't take.
Gotcha.
No one else can take that card.
Okay. Huh.
And every turn, you place or
Things-
remove
yeah.
a stronghold.
Is that in
So it's like the
addition
robber,
to your standard
basically.
action?
Yeah.
away.
So
Like
after
Catan.
it's each time you purchase a card, not every turn, but each time
Yeah.
you purchase, you must place, move, or remove a stronghold.
Yeah.
If your thing, if that guy is on, if it's your color and it's on one, can you buy that one?
Yes.
Right.
Nobody else can but you.
Right.
Right.
I see. That's pretty neat.
And so you're saying you can place a second stronghold
Yeah.
Yeah.
onto the
So
same card?
you're
No,
fortifying
on-
your card. Yeah. If it's yours, you can place a second
Oh,
one of your
okay.
color onto
Yeah.
it. So you can sort of fortify it because then if someone moves one off, you've still got it. So you can be like, no, I really want that card, or I really don't want you to have that.
And the Orient seems cool. It adds in like more cards on
Yeah,
the
more
field. Is it
stuff
like
to
Yeah.
buy.
it's like
So
look
it
like
expands
a
it
bag
from
of
4
gold or
cards
something.
available to buy in a row to 6 cards in a row,
Yeah.
and has a whole new deck.
So
So,
it's the board would.
oh, it's not.
it's off.
I,
Oh,
yeah.
I turned off
Cool.
the document cam.
Cool.
It's a gander.
Yeah.
But some
Okay.
definitely some fun ways to expand the game there.
Yep.
I really like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just read the bottom sentence. It just caught my eye. So you have your three strongholds overall. Conquest power. While your 3 strongholds are on the same card, you can purchase this card after your action.
Oh wow.
So you can have a second purchase action
Wow.
in one turn.
If
Yeah.
you load
you've
up.
managed
That
to get
if you've
3
managed
onto it.
to commit all three
You have
strongholds.
3. Okay.
Yes, 3 per player. So you would need to be all in on that card.
I love this idea
but-
that this box has 4 different
Yeah, it's really good.
expansions to play. Because I love expansions for games, but then you sort of feel like, oh, I'm getting like multiple different expansions, like Colt Express
Yep,
is
yep.
An example.
Yeah.
I love Colt Express. I never expected to love Colt Express, but I really love Colt Express. And there's one expansion that brings in the stagecoach and horses. But then there's a different expansion that brings in like the sheriff.
Okay.
And that they're 2 different boxes that you have to buy separately.
Huh.
I like the idea of getting like 4 different new play modes
Yeah, that's.
in one box.
I do too.
Sheriff of Nottingham sounds like it did the same thing,
Yeah.
where there's 3 new mechanics they introduce, and you can play with one of them, or
Yeah,
you can
you
play
can
with
choose
all
what
of
you
them.
Do we
play
see
with.
how many players you can add? You said.
It adds 2 more players. It
2.
goes up to 6. Did the original have 5?
It did have 5, but one's
Yeah.
the sheriff. So 2 new characters would be.
No, it's 6-player max.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that seems cool. I'm putting together a stream survey for next week to determine what spooky game we
Yeah, I
should play
think
for our first stream in October, which is going to be on Friday, the 6th of October.
Are we getting
so-
a Friday the 13th in October?
Yeah. Isn't it the? Is it?
We should definitely be playing last Friday.
Ah, good point.
Though we need to be careful with that, Andy, because that is the night before your sister's wedding. And we're going to have to drive to New Hampshire in the morning.
Yeah. All right, so here's the games I'm going to put up there. 3 small card games,
Yep. That we would
which
do
is
in the same night.
yeah. So that would be Gloom,
Murder of Crows
yeah,
and Dark Stories. Yeah.
and the advantage to that would be you guys in chat
Definitely
would be
get
able to play along
along.
with Dark Stories,
Yeah, Dark Stories is a lot of fun with more people.
but they're all short, cute games. Darren stories, come on, what's going on? Autocorrect.
I'm not telling any stories about Darren.
So that's one option. Another option is, had we decided on a single Cthulhu game?
No, we had.
We'll do a survey with a number of Cthulhu
we'll
games
do a
listed.
Cthulhu
There was some really good
survey.
We could
suggestions
do-
earlier in the thread too. Somebody was here earlier and they like Betrayal at
It
House
was
on the
like
Hill.
Yeah.
Betrayal at House on the
Betrayal.
Hill is definitely one. Dead
I've
of
never
Winter
played
was
that.
another
You've
one.
never played that?
No.
Wow.
Oh well, we're gonna have to get you to play that because that's fun.
Yeah, I've heard.
Yeah.
Dead of Winter was another suggestion.
Yeah, it's another betrayal type
yeah.
game.
And
that could be a
like
good
Fury of
suggestion.
Dracula was
I
suggested, but
wish
we don't have a
could
copy.
do Fury of Dracula.
Yeah, that
I
is
like
a-
Dead of Winter though.
Yeah, the first two on the list of suggestions were things that we could definitely do, and the other ones in Gloom was in there. So Fury of Dracula we can't do.
Okay, so the three options that I'm putting in the survey for this week are Gloom, Murder of Crows, and Dark Stories, all one.
Yeah.
That's just one
Those
night
are all
of
nice,
all
small
little
little card games.
Yeah.
The next option is Betrayal at the House on the Hill,
Yep.
which is a lot of fun. And then Dead of Winter, which I've never played, but is
Yeah.
another betrayal game.
Yeah.
And we've played Betrayal at the House, and we've played Battlestar Galactica, Amanda and I have.
Yeah.
And I think Dead of Winter is closer to Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah. Because you don't. Yeah. Because you don't know who it is who's betraying you.
Yeah, Fury of Dracula's.
Yeah,
it's another hidden
I'm
motion-
sorry we
hidden
can't.
movement game.
We don't have it
Yeah.
because I would love to play it, but yeah, we just don't have a copy handy.
Has that been out of print for a while? It has, right?
For some time, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. That's one of those games that when I first opened in 2002, it might not have been then, but it was a few years after we opened. I got that game, and it was just a dust gatherer on the shelf forever. I remember like finally selling the copy of it and being like, "Oh, good! I'm glad someone finally bought it."
Finally got rid of that.
Yeah, and now it's
Yeah,
like
and it's like the paranoia. So DG Dell says the Dead of Winter is a possible betrayer game, so it's possible no one's betraying you.
yeah,
But it's
yeah.
the
Right.
paranoia of not knowing if there is, and if there is, who it is.
Yeah. Shadows over Camelot had that feature
Shadows
too, and
over
I
Camelot
love
was
that game.
so much fun.
Yeah.
I almost just put our survey in the Loading Ready Run chat
Oops.
because I went to
The wrong
Twitch
place.
and I was like, wow, there's a lot more going on in the chat than I thought
Not
there
our
was.
chat,
oh,
hon.
not our chat. Okay.
Yeah, they're. What are they streaming? They're streaming.
I mean,
Magic.
yeah, sure. They can
Yeah.
vote too. Why not?
Hey, folks.
Okay.
Vote on our stream.
There's the survey. We know DG Dell is
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
And I'll post that in the Discord and I'll post it on the Facebook page, all the usual places that I put the survey. And is there anything anybody else wanted to cover for tonight's stream? I think since we have Derek on the stream, it's important that we talk about the most requested, highest value giveaway at Extra Life, which Amanda and I have actually
won.
Yeah.
One of the things you can win in Extra Life, and this might be tough for you, DG Dell, is you can win a date with Derek.
A date with me.
You can
And
win a date with, and he's
Ju-
a good date.
Just for some frame of reference, last year it was Jason Mong, and
Yeah.
he won a date I took him to see Force Awakens, right?
Yeah.
It was
was good.
right? That was no, it was Rogue One. I'm
went to
sorry,
see Rogue One.
It was Rogue One.
Yeah.
I was like, I know it was Star Wars. Yeah, Rogue One.
Is he a
So
good date?
Good
He seems like he'd
movie.
be a good date.
he was a great date.
Jason Monk's.
Yeah.
We went
yeah.
with you and your son to go see Big
The-
Six.
Yes, Big Six. Yep.
Yeah,
Big
Big
Hero
Hero
6.
Six.
Yep.
That
And
was
this
also a good
year,
date.
it's obviously going to be,
Last Jedi.
Episode 8, Last Jedi. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Well, I can be whatever. I can be whatever.
Derek pays
yeah.
for the date.
Yeah.
Derek's.
Oh yeah.
Derek is offering a
You are
date.
wine and dined for sure. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't think he could pay airfare from Florida.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe a Greyhound.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be rough. I mean, you could have like a Skype date.
I am going to Florida at some point over this winter, so it could be a postponed
Date
date.
Ah.
with Derek.
Yeah. So what should we put the date with Derek at? We've got
Ooh.
$15 for
$15
the,
donations and increments thereof
yeah.
for those.
I feel like the date with Derek needs to be
It needs to be an affordable, people can pitch a ton in for this sort of thing.
maybe like $7. How much does a
Yeah.
movie cost? Like $8?
Yeah. What
More
is
than
it?
that
Yeah. What is it
these
now?
days.
It's like
Well, yeah, if you're seeing it in 3D.
Why not ya?
yeah.
maybe do multiples of $8.
Yeah, something like that. It's cool. Whatever.
All right.
How old's Caden?
It's all going to good cause. He's 8.
There we go.
There we
Yeah.
go. $8. So if you donate to Extra Life to our
It's 8
Extra
or
Life
multiples
fundraiser,
thereof. You're entered to win a date with Derek. So if you really want that date with Derek, you could put in for like $80 in. 10 entries
yeah.
for a date with Derek.
Now, will that also still garner you the 5 entries to
Yeah.
the HasCon promos as well?
Well, if it's $80, it wouldn't be multiples of 15.
Right.
Right, because 90 would be multiples
Right.
of 15.
Which
There
is-
So you would
a
have to
lowest common
find a way
denominator.
for it to be a lowest
Yeah.
Well,
common
that's why I was
denominator
saying,
of both.
would 80 still trigger 5 times 15?
No.
No. It has to
has
to
to
break
be
down evenly.
Specifically
like
needs to break down.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there is theoretically a number you could donate, and my brain isn't mathing fast
No.
enough
Quick,
right now to
what's
figure it
8
out.
times 15? That
Well,
would be
there might a number
120.
that's less than that, but sure, put in 120, and
Yeah.
you're
DJ
entered
Dell, I
both
will say
for-
Disney is a better date than me, so you're making a wise choice there. Go with the mouse.
yeah, especially if Star Wars Land is going to be open. When
Oh
does that
God,
start?
yeah.
It's probably like starting to trickle in now, I think, but it'll be, what did they say, like 2018? They'll probably.
Yeah.
No, is it that soon? Maybe it's
I
later
want to
than
stay
that.
in that hotel.
I mean, that's just happening in my lifetime sometime.
course.
I mean, I
Derek-
feel like you look
well,
out the window and
Derek
it's
is
like
a
stars.
Star Wars.
How cool is
fan.
that?
So
If you're
Derek's
unaware.
big on Star Wars. I'm a Star Trek person.
Yeah.
Like I love Star Wars. Don't
Yeah,
get me
yeah.
wrong, but I'm a Star Trek person. So I'm still holding out for like being able to spend a night on the Enterprise.
Right.
Like your quarters look like the next generation Enterprise, like guest quarters.
Amanda,
Yeah,
I know you
yeah.
can't do VR, but you
need
should
it.
do the PSVR Star Trek Bridge Crew game. I really want to get a 4-player
Yeah, that would
set
be
up during
that would be awesome.
during
Yeah.
the Extra Life.
Yeah.
You and I need to head home. So
Yeah, we do.
Cool.
Yep, I think we need to say goodnight. Thank
Thanks,
you for
yeah.
joining
Thank you for
us.
watching tonight, guys.
I hope you had fun. I know we had a lot of fun. And,
I enjoyed both too. I
Yeah.
grew up on Star Trek.
And next week
My
we'll be
parents are
playing
all alive.
something spooky. We'll see what that's going to be next week. Bye, everybody.
Night.
Good night.
Good night.
See you next week.